We're not going to start.
We're not going to start until Gaijin's all good to go.
DNS. Oh no, DNS.
Is there? Can anyone, Zito? Can you check to see if there's reports of outages in our area?
Oh yeah. You got lots of outages right now. There's some strike going on right now. I'm not fully aware of everything, but hi everybody.
Let's start.
It's your boy, Takahata 101 here. Thanks to Malvarek, 4 months in a row. We're lucky to have an artist of your talent watching. Guys, Basil Lovable, thank you so much for the resub. Guys, we have some tech issues. Mizuki Uchiha, thank you for the 3-month resub. We have some problems today because of the Spectrum strike, delay, internet thing, because in America you don't actually have competition or anything like that. Glucose Daddy, thank you so much for the resub. But guys, I gotta be real with you here. Before we get started here, before we talk about this shit, it's something you gotta realize. That Tarisk cup, thanks to Glucose Daddy, does something special now. You guys are gonna slowly see. I'll see if you guys notice it. Oh my god.
I can't see it yet.
No worries. So right now we're having some tech issues. Gaijin Goomba's trying to get his setup all good to go here.
And I'm starting to get net problems too now.
Are you? What is happening tonight is I do not want to cancel tonight, but it's looking a little bit dicey because of the internet. Because in America, you don't actually have competition. You guys have
Our country sucks. Let's just throw that out there.
No, there's no consumer protection agencies with any fucking teeth. But anyways, Taurus swallows now, everybody. And everybody, a round of applause to Glucose Daddy for programming a new kind of cup that slowly eats the bits.
That's pretty cool.
I am not kidding. Yes, he did that. And it's pretty goddamn amazing. He eats now. He eats the bits. Now you feed the best boy.
So let me explain to chat what's going on right now, because I'm in, but what I've got right now, I'm actually tethered to my wife's phone, because mine apparently will not, I can't tether to it. So I'm very slow.
And I'm getting DSN reports now just to get on Google.
Oof. The fact that your audio hasn't cut out yet is still surprising to me. You can't get on you can't get on Roll20 right now.
I can't get on Google.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's okay for this session. That's actually okay. I will say that.
Oh.
We can be without Roll20 if need be. I can improvise that way.
What? Can I be without Roll20?
No.
Oh shit! I don't have dice. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, as long as
I will give you guys good faith for things if need be, or I could roll for you and Roll20 if you'd like.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Which honestly I may have to do, considering all your stats are on there. Actually thinking about that.
I'm gonna shut off my computer and turn it back on again. Be right back.
Have you tried turning it on? Oh, never mind. Well, guys, we're just right now we're just raking in those subs and feeding the best boy, who is look, he's slowly eating. It's so adorable. Glucose Daddy, amazing work on this. It's so amazing watching it slowly disappear.
It just sucks because we ended on a cliffhanger. If this were like a let's go shopping episode, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm loading in. I still well shoot, I was gonna ask Zito. Let me ask chat. In Audacity, is there anywhere I can go specifically in Audacity to tell it to switch mics?
Yes.
Not for the life of me remember.
Hang on. Let me pull up my Audacity.
Guys, you were right, guys. Welcome to the Unexpectables. We got live tech talk here. This is real shit happening. By the way, real fast, bits. A lot of bits are being dropped here with 321 Mijimo. Thank you for the 3,000 bits.
You're talking about switching your input microphone, right? All right.
Legit.
So underneath the well, depending on what Windows size
You could screen share as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Oh god, we can fucking do that on Discord now. I keep forgetting that they've done that and made and then just maybe just burn Skype in a fire.
That's crazy. Let's see. Entire screen. Probably not. Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Andrew Como, I can't love you. You're not sub.
Can you see? Can you see this?
Hang on.
You'll take a bit to
no,
load.
I can't because remember my connection is off a phone, so I can't.
Oh, right.
That's why I'm like asking.
Maybe cancel that then. Snake, sorry, I forgot. Oh,
Oh well, he just left entirely.
okay.
All right,
what
guys.
about it?
All right, guys. It's the Borky Power Hour. It's gonna be Borky all day for the whole stream.
Hi, Snake.
I'm gonna tell you right now. We're gonna Persona Q this session. Borky was teleported to another dimension that he will not remember for this episode, where he meets Beyonce.
Oh wait, I think I might have found it. No.
Yeah. It should just be on the main screen. It'll have a little microphone icon next to it, and then it'll say like stereo mix.
It's got it's finding it. Hang on a second. Oh, this is not good. Testing it up. Oh God.
Hi.
I don't know why. It's like the microphone is picking up the audio after the audio's bounced around like 4 or 5 times in the room.
Huh.
And I have maxed out my input. Yes, I know volume cause I hate Windows 8. You just need to die in a fire. Quit telling me how to live life.
You should just use Windows 10. It's like Windows 8, but not Windows 8. Oh boy. This is looking like a crapshoot tonight, guys.
Unless you. I know you're not gonna like this, but if we collected audio from one source,
I don't know how to do
we
that.
could do it.
How do you do that?
Zito just messaged, guys. Zito's message.
Oh, is his internet down?
Ooh,
Spectrum Dallas is
completely
completely
The
Right.
entire guys, we got bad news. Hey guy, oh, you're gonna go down here in a few seconds. It looks like tonight might be canceled.
Wait, time out. Time out.
I almost said the dreaded C word. What's up?
How about let's not cancel it. Let's just put it. Let's just wait for like 30 minutes to an hour, something like that.
Okay.
I know that's a long time.
Holy shit!
But let's wait out, see if it comes back.
This is
because it's very, very possible. Because it's not our independent connections, it's them. And if it's them, it should come back up especially if it's all of Dallas, it has to come back.
You really want to play this episode, don't you? You're really excited.
Yes, because I have to give Brooke the finger, and then I have to like freaking smoke bomb out.
You're gonna pull out your middle finger, go fuck you, dad, and disappear. You're gonna fuck you, dad, him. Screw you.
I'm gonna fuck you, dad.
No. You have to up yours, old man, him. Up yours, old man. You have to up yours, old man.
No,
I'll up your
understand.
Borky will up yours, old man, little girls. I little girl who's crying, ruining my dinner. Up yours, old man.
No, what you have to understand is that I could not sleep for hours because I was so pissed at Brooke. I was so pissed in character it bleeded into real life.
As said earlier, we just imagined you just with a whiskey sitting on a rocking chair looking out over the horizon, just wondering what to do for someone who isn't real. And I'm just like, D&D's a magical fucking thing.
No, I was so pissed. I tweeted that thing out. I'm like, oh, Brooke, I'm gonna figure out what's in your fucking.
Well, I just think there's a guy called Hossrad who doesn't like him. Metagaming.
Yeah, I know. No, like that's the thing. It's like I'm gonna figure out what's in your fucking attic, son.
So here's the thing. All I know is that whatever happens, it happens. Great dialogue I'm bringing out, guys, here. We're trying to stall for time in case magically American capitalism kicks in and provides good service for you guys.
Not likely.
I gotta say, I was pretty I felt kind of mean, guys, when you messaged me like last week right after the session, just like, I can't sleep, I'm so mad. Like, I'm mad at Brooke, and I'm just like, well, that's interesting.
Just so mad.
Well,
the mad dummy in the country.
Oh, hey, Jack just messaged me and gave me a good idea. Do you guys want to do some art while we wait? Because we have had some stuff.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Let's do. You know what?
Yeah.
Let's do some art. We're gonna do some art in the meantime, guys. For this, honestly, guys, and I mean this personally. If anything, we might even improv in character. Let's just pretend that they're at the. You know how? Remember how you said that one time where it was 3 days. It was like.
Well, it's not been 3 days in this scenario.
No, but like, you know how before.
Oh! I have it. It's fixed. I fixed the stupid thing.
Did you?
You fixed it. So now you can record your audio.
Hang on. Okay, No, don't do this. No, you did it. Don't. Hang on. All right, testing again.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done
worked and then it
this.
stopped. God damn it! I was all excited too.
Just like Spectrum.
No.
Because I switched audio. Yeah, I switched mic. Okay, let me test. Test that input.
All right, here's the 411, folks.
I got my soundboard out right now. I'm just waiting for you to give me an update on this shit right now.
I'm sorry.
Because right now I'm about to start spamming Sideshow Bob Grumbles. That was Newt. That was Newt. Actually, it's the wrong one.
Is there any other cheap, like fast recording software that any of you guys can think of?
I don't know. Adobe Audition.
Adobe Audition.
Adobe
Let
Audition.
me see if I have it.
But then you'd have to download it.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh shit. What a fucking thing, man. God damn.
Wait, hold on. There's a robot in chat that counts how many times I drop things.
Oh, that's great. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
no.
How many times Molly dropped the dice? 1 pencil today.
All right, everybody.
The dice are in a box.
Chat-
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Nadine, I really want you to know I'm very proud that you've had this effect on people. I want you to know that there's now an algorithm just about your fuck up.
Now you know how I feel about that damn dagger.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
My favorite part was when the goddamn flying carpet got a fucking knife. It's got a knife. I just imagine the carpet from fucking Aladdin with a fucking knife, going like,
Okay.
"Stay back, see."
I need to test something. I need everyone to brace themselves. I might get loud.
Okay, guys. Okay, just like, all right. I got
Everybody
my
at home brace
soundboard is ready.
Oh, okay. I'm turning up my levels, but they were at 83%, so it might not be better.
Thank you, Anna Varon, for the bits. Doing bit call-outs right now. I really
Why is it CD qual? Why the hell is it CD quality?
Everyone whisper right now. Only Goomba can be loud.
What? Oh.
Welcome to this ASMR stream, everybody. I'm really happy you're enjoying it. Hi, it's me, Bo-Kitty Oak. Bo-Kitty Oak. All night long, baby. All night long.
I wonder if Sita could connect to a phone. But maybe not.
I don't know. It's like just the internet's done. The internet's fucking done. It's out. So if it doesn't come back, that means we're gonna be doing an art special this week.
Again. Christ, the outage map is getting uglier.
Yeah,
Jack says it's spreading.
the whole system's going down apparently. Only reason we can hear Goomba because he's tethered to another phone that probably isn't on Spectrum.
Zito used Lanny's internet.
I don't know how Lanny's not still streaming. I don't get it. Guys, thank you so much for the bits and the subs. Like seriously, overwhelming, you guys. It's seriously overwhelming this week.
Okay.
Are you back? Art stream? Well, I'm gonna go over to the Unexpectables Twitter. We're just gonna.
Why did Skynet have to be real on a Wednesday?
I know, right? I really hate the end of the world. It's so inconvenient to my schedule.
1 sec, I got more stuff I'm sending out. I just got sent a bunch of art.
Really? Those amazing artists? I don't know. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go to the. Well, while we're waiting, 1 second. I'm gonna load up first of all that, but I'm also gonna go to the Unexpectables TV trope page.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, we're gonna dive right.
Is that real?
It's real. I'm pulling it up right the fuck now.
Oh
Monty Glue is Game Master. Takahata 101. I'm the only one with a page, which is good as Borky the Orc Barbarian. Chrisito is Tastical. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Absurdly spacious sewer. The crew finds themselves in one beneath Avalast.
Avalast?
I am fucking Nadine. It
Don't
houses
forget you can hover over those white blocks or whatever, and it shows
Yeah.
stuff, whatever.
Aerith Hand Bob. Averted for the most part. It seems more basic names are a foreign concept to most characters who names their kid Steve. Trying to do a brick joke in episode 14 with 2 characters named Jeff and Solomon. Berserk Button. Few things will piss off Tasks more than being lied to, especially by people he trusts. Adric Metalmane is insulting his work. Whenever the party contracts him to renovate the building, he adds frilly and silly and soft things for Panic, who called his base work ramshackle. You're going to pay for that for a long time. Fuck, we're going right to this TV Tropes page, guys. By the way, guys, we'll be calling out all bit drops. Thank you so much for supporting the Unexpectables, guys. And I'll tell you right now, coming up here really soon will be a podcast version of the show. My sister has to quickly go back and re-record half of it. My sister had audio issues, so we got to go back and do that here. But that'll be done because my sister's amazing and talented, and it'll take her half as long this time.
I know.
And if need be, if this doesn't pan out, we might end up crashing a little bit early, so you can spend that time re-recording it.
I could.
Yeah, and that'd be great. And then it's done, and then we're gonna get it up on iTunes. We're all gonna be fucking happy. Thank you, Dark Fulgent, for the bits. Dark Fulgent, just a heads up, there's a second post to my drawings that explains what everything is. Well, while you guys are setting in art and bits, we will go through this TV Tropes page. The Berserker Porky loves to let loose in a fight. When he starts to rage, most foes should expect to be torn apart, taken almost literally when he became a third level, going down the barbarian path of the Berserker. The big guy, Porky, is all the way. Brutal honesty, tasks approach to life. Captain Obvious, Porky will often chime in to let people know things that anyone with eyes and ears already knows. The Corruptor, Still-Haveti's bread and butter, though not surprising considering he's the son of Grazil, the demon god of greed. He demonstrates great interest in striking deals with beings of the material plane, though he will always find some way to twist the deal in such a way that serves his own interests, or amuses him, making these deal with the devil and corrupt the deal receipt into a new destructive toy, such as when, well, we'll leave that for those who are not all caught up. Because there are a few people. There are a few people. Here we go. Let's keep going here. Deal with the devil, the nature still have his deals. Distracted by the sexy. If Panic can use his charms to score a discount, you can bet he will. The Ditz, Porky, Doomed Hometown, Task's backstory. Eldritch Abomination, Still-Haveti, and Spades. Oh, a lot of spoilers there. Exactly what it says on the tin. The dog zone. The zone where people turn into dogs. Zetaris, who became a guinea pig. For no raisins.
Oh, I guess we can't hear Gaijin now.
No,
Oh.
I fixed that. Now I gotta test the mic.
There we go.
Yay!
Everything technically works. Not well, but like I can't even get on a Twitch because the connection is just that terrible.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
but hang on. Let me do a couple of test things. Let me do a strength save.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Do that.
That's good. It's good we have that.
Hi, Zito.
Cedar, you back?
Skip him a bit.
Let's give him.
All right.
We'll keep going through here. Guest fighter Aravine, the Tiefling cartographer, and Lily the Gnome Druid, played by Star Exorcist, and Limalicious of Vine Sauce. Oh my God, Glucose Daddy with 5,000 bits. My code is cursed. You're feeding the good boy. You feeding him all that cake. Glucose. You love your code. Everyone, again, props to Glucose Daddy for changing and creating a way to feed the best boy. All right, moving on here to the next trope. Healing hands. Panic is the primary healer of the team, having cure light wounds and a wand with the same spell. Later learns this spell as well, to his surprise. Task does. Hearing voices. Porky apparently hears Gripples talk to him, usually telling him to kill everyone. Porky no sells it. But anyways, Knight in Sour Armor. Sully is a nascent version of this trope, having grown increasingly jaded towards the Church of Avon. Uvan.
That's the wrong god. It's Orin, not Avon.
Oh man, light is not good. The United Clergy of Orin sucks. I'll just say that's not actually what it says when I'm summing it up there. Literal minded. Still-Haveti apparently took Task's suggestion that he go fuck himself, literally, although no one is entirely sure what that means, though it evidently means reproductively. It has resulted in a horde of horrific, ear-invading monstrosities that then resemble a mix of a xenomorph and a spider. Fuck the sun!
I never... No, that one, the next one's a lie, because I never did.
Makes just as much sense in context. The dog somebody admits she came up with it while heavily medicated. Nadine, it's fine. That's just the headcanon.
I didn't, though.
I know. You can go in and edit it, Nadine. Previously on, Monty always starts a session with a recap of the previous events. Shock and awe, Panic's Thunderwave spell. Porky later finds a javelin of lightning doing electric damage on top of normal javelin piercing damage. Shut up, Hannibal. Task is a pretty epic one. During the fight against Dolmar, who is currently in the statue of Mike Crank after the latter's murder of Marcus Sweet. Mike Crank, Dolmar. I don't know how you got out, but you're not getting out of this. Shut the fuck up, and shoots an arrow at Dolmar's mouth. When things get angry, he stops being a commander and starts becoming a crazy person. But he's our crazy person. Stray shots strike nothing, averted several times when Greckles inadvertently hits Porky with a dart, then a stray weapon flies into a crowd.
Only happened once.
I know. And when you have this moment, like when we have that moment at the end of Lion King, when everyone's, it's like a happy ending, and just Greckles is crowned king of the ninjas, Porky leans down and just rips off his second nipple feather. He's like, what the fuck? What did I say? Credits. Right there. That's where you roll the credits for the whole show. What did I say? Did I stutter? Anyways.
Oh my god.
Stupid sexy finders. Panic tends to evoke this whenever convenient. Talking the monster to death, how they eventually defeat Pug and escape the dog zone. I have one final question for you. Who's a good boy? Task you are. What? Team Pet Task, a drag that Task gets when the team kills a dragon called. He's a good boy. Trash talk. Panic is always ready to toss some vicious mockery at any foe, to varying effect. Wutai, the eastern lands that Greckles hail from. Cool.
He's from the Eastern Isles, not Wutai. Also, we do have a Wikia, too.
Wutai is the village country in a medieval European fantasy world.
Oh, okay.
It's just like he is from Fantasy Asia.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, for those who are just coming in a little bit late here, due to tech issues, there's going to be an indefinite delay here tonight. If we can get it, if we can figure it out here within the next 40 minutes or so, we'll see if we can keep on going here. But based on the Spectrum outage, it seems really unlikely.
Be optimistic. I just saw Zito's green thing there light up a bit there. Hi, Zito.
Yeah, so listen, Spectrum's fucking completely, like, dead for all of Texas. I am hotspotting my phone right now, so we can do this. But, oh boy, my data bill's gonna be fucking asinine.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm worried about doing that, because of data bills like that shit, dude. I don't want you to rack up a $200 bill to play an episode of this. Like, that we don't want to do that. Like, if
I pay for 14 gigs, so I'll get my money's worth, I guess.
3 hours of recording. How long is that going to be? And are you able to record your audio still?
Yeah, I'm getting Audacity. I'm using my Mac right now.
Okay.
Crimson
The problem
Odin.
is
I'm sorry.
now, Taka, is that you know all those like little like bumps and shit that you tell me try not to do? There's no way I can avoid it now that I'm working on a Mac.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the thing is, like, just, like, so what's your recording microphone, then?
Oh, no, I have my Yeti. It's just that, like, my computer is now sandwiched on my desk with everything else, so...
Yeah. Crimson Odin, thank you for the 3,000 bits. Curse you, Spectrum. And, of course, thank you as well to... Who just gave another... Rosso06, thank you for the 600 bits. And there's someone else who just dropped another... Necrodrake. I'm trying to... Necrodrake, there we go. 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Necrodrake, too. Shit, I'm trying to get everybody here. Let's,
Oh.
That's fun. That was fun.
Uh-oh.
That was fun to listen to.
It's like
hold on, testing my mic.
Oh my god.
Mosquito got in your computer somehow.
Me?
Yeah. All you could hear was...
Oh, fuck.
We can hear you now, though.
Yeah, because that was me trying to... That was me inputting Audacity.
Ooh.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, test... Fuck me, that's loud. Input, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 4!
Yeah, the microphone you're recording on here on Discord it's not the same. It's not the Yeti though, is it?
I switched it to the Yeti. It is the Yeti.
Oof, you sound completely different. You guys hearing that too?
Yeah, he sounds different, but I can't hear him.
You can't hear him.
Can't hear him?
I can hear him. I can
yeah.
hear him.
Yeah, I can hear him too.
We can hear him.
All right, well, I'm recording my audio through the same like input that I do for when we record.
Can you give me a listen back on that and make sure it sounds okay?
All right, hold on.
I just want to make sure you're
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, let me hear that back.
Yeah. The chat's saying you sound super muffled.
Well, I guess I sound that way in Discord, but I don't sound that way in Audacity.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm upping your volume on Discord. Let's see if we can do this here. Goomba's missing right now, so. His might have gone down, for all we know. Zito, you sounded like 2008.
Is that what someone said?
What
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you takes place in the future. In the year 2000, there is a place called the House. It is not easily gotten rid of. We call this the Doom House 2000.
Gooma's internet down now, too. Ah, tonight sucks. Oh my
No,
god.
he's hotspotting off of a phone, so it's off of his Wi-Fi.
Well,
It's
I'm-
like his
At Shazar,
Wi-Fi,
at
sorry.
Sar Banana, you crazy fucking son of a bitch. This is the. Just.
okay.
The Red Stormcrow, thank you for the 1,500 bits. For Zito, take it, my bits do, just for you.
Here, take these bits, Zito. Hands of the Taka in his
Thank
stream.
You see, in a collectivist society, it is given to all. You see, yes. Looks like we might have to get our fucking audio. Got to go overtime at this today.
Oh no.
Bye,
Alright,
bye,
everybody's-
Goomba. Guess Goomba's leaving.
What?
I don't know. He just said, "Oh no."
Oh good. No, yeah, because I was glitching really bad. I was oof.
I'm so worried about starting this. 5-minute portraits from Art Jack. We'll just make sure we all get stabilized while we're all trying to sort this out here. Oh my God, Bronzefang.
Oh,
Man.
well,
Here, let me
can I-
show you the down detector for fucking Dallas, my dudes.
I was about to say, can I make a suggestion?
Boom.
If we possibly try to do this tomorrow night.
I could.
Are you able to? Because that might be that would be my one concern. Can you do it tomorrow night, Nadine?
I have school. I will contact my teacher and let her know what's going on, and I will explain the situation, and I think it should be okay. She records the classes. It would just mean I'd have to spend one of my days off and just do school instead, which is fine. I'm totally 100% willing
Okay,
to do
well,
that if
then-
you guys can make it for tomorrow.
Now this is here's the thing, guys. It's okay. We had an issue too when Twitch went down. We did it on TFS Gaming. Sorry, we streamed it on YouTube, and it was terrible. So
I
mean, let's let Zito and Gaijin decide. Do you guys want?
I can't do it tomorrow. I can't. That's either today or nothing else.
Okay. So Gaijin, how do you feel?
I'm okay with either way, but holy cow, that big red tomato, that is Dallas.
Yeah.
For the outages. Holy.
Oh.
Okay. Kurt, I
Yeah.
think it's okay.
Oh, I don't know. I can't.
This is okay. This is fine,
I-
and the
again,
recording
we-
will be fine.
I just
Yeah, we have
don't
the
don't
record.
understand why Zito's muffled. I don't understand why you're coming in muffled.
Because he's being kidnapped.
No, he's not.
Zito's being kidnapped.
Hold on.
Yeah, just
Oh,
Am I better now?
No, but
No.
it's fine. We can, as long as chat. Can you hear
Hold on.
Zito?
My input volume is at max. Let me bring it down. How's this?
it sounds like it's trying to pick up another mic, like a laptop mic or something.
Because right now all I have it set to is my Yeti microphone. My output device is my default shit, but that's output.
Yeah, and it's
All right.
and it says
We're gonna try for this. If this doesn't work out, we'll reconvene for next week. You know, shit kind of happens with the internet when you're all separate like this. Alrighty, guys, let's get our recording devices.
Well, hold on. Roll the. You pay fucking $350 a month, and this is what it gets you.
You pay $350 a month for that internet?
Yeah, buddy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
yeah, it sucks to live here.
No, it's just this is what happens when just like, oh God, I'm sorry, I just anti-capitalist
Also, hang on a
rage.
sec, sorry.
I'm a business owner too, so there you go.
Output is coming out there. Input's coming out the Yeti. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay.
We must go to the one place that hasn't been destroyed by American capitalism. Space.
There's one other thing I could possibly do. Like since I have my fucking.
As long as
PC
it's,
here
as long
well.
as long as the audio sounds good on the recording, that's my only concern right now.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna be going down here.
So like,
Yeah, let me test real quick.
let's just okay, guys. Let's boot up our audio recorders. Let's do our 1, 2, 3 sync. And we'll do my intro.
Wait, is everybody ready?
I got,
No, because now mine is shitting the bed again. Give me a second. Because what happens? It's bouncing. It's bouncing back and forth between the laptop and this one.
I know.
Hang on.
1 second. I'll be right back.
That's fine. Okay, testing now. Nope, still. I'll get as soon as I can get it started. It'll be fine.
Whoa, you just got loud all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's because of Audacity's bullshit.
Mm.
Okay, so you've got 2 different microphones going on, right?
I've disabled it, but Audacity picks it up anyway.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Hmm.
Okay, testing again. Okay. It's where it needs to be. I'm going to let this run because if I stop it now, I might screw myself.
Okay.
Okay, just keep an eye on it.
Yep,
We'll
I'm just
wait.
going to let that sucker run.
Okay.
We'll wait for Taka to get back.
Zito, how are you doing?
Yeah.
I saw you were playing that inventory like fighting game, the one you showed the Kickstarter for. You guys were playing that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack and Casey.
How was it?
It's fucking fun. It's amazing. It's fun.
It looks really fun, yeah.
It's
I
just
just
too bad the
noticed-
child was dumb.
No, she's blind. She doesn't have her glasses on.
Screw that excuse.
I know it's an excuse, but fuck it.
Ugh.
I'm the player. I should feel vindicated about how I play the game, not some idiot cat child throwing fucking empty guns at robots.
Or gold.
Yeah,
Let's not
or
forget
gold,
that.
or ammo. Throw little fucking shotgun shells at her enemies ineffectually.
Hang on.
man.
I might. Do we? Oh, please. Oh,
Wait,
please,
do we have
baby. I might. It just popped from a warning sign. Shh. Twitter's taking forever, though.
I'm gonna turn off my
Oh.
computer and try it on again.
Oh, nutbags.
Please, 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 please. Spectrum, fetch me some fresh lubricant, so you can butter me up and bend me over the fucking barrel.
so what's up?
Okay, I am currently recording because I'm afraid if I stop, it's going to try to pick up my other mic.
Okay, so it is on the right microphone though.
It's on the right microphone right now.
All right, let's all start recording then. Okay.
All right.
Hit mine. Mine
Hey,
started.
Zito's doing a thing.
I've been recording, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So let's do our. Okay, let's all clap real fast.
Okay.
Let's do this. Now let's do the sync here for our audio guy, Austin.
Okay.
Let's quickly take a knee for Austin. Austin, whose audio editing is pretty good. We're sorry about today. Hallowed be his name. May his hair forever be multicolored. 1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
Oh, whoa, I was not expecting that.
You always
job.
got-
Good job,
Oh,
Tom.
there we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
And a fourth time for you, Austin. 1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
There you go, baby.
All right. I need to turn off my fan because
Yeah.
it makes noise. Give me 1 second here.
Does it?
It
Yeah,
does.
It's interesting because I can't hear any of that.
I don't hear any of that.
Yeah, I know, but it's okay. No one picked up Senil's vaping. His constant vape. He's vape. You're vaping. You were vaping this whole time, weren't you? Yeah, get that last hit. Get that last hit.
That's the secret, kid. I'm always vaping.
That's the secret. Senil's always vaping.
I'm actually not a human. I'm just a walking cloud.
Not,
Oh.
I know you were a
I am
fan
the fattest. I'm the fattest rip.
of the true
So,
fan.
Terrible.
No, I'm
So-
gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna be real with you about something. Now, since we're not recording, this is for the podcast people. Hey guys, we had a lot of tech issues. You might be hearing someone might drop randomly just because God finds us unfavorable today. Bad
What's wrong
luck.
with Wednesdays.
It's I don't know. Wednesdays are just unlucky days, but you know what's unexpected? Us continuing and playing where we left off. Some quick notes. The podcast version is launching really soon. Everybody at home, we have lots of amazing bits. Thank you so much for all your bits and support. We will pause. We will go on 2 quick short breaks in the middle of this session. And we'll do some bit callouts. If you guys want to drop some bits at that time, that'd be cool. Going forward here, guys, as you can see there, Tarisk on the stream. We have a picture of Tarisk. He's eating the bits, so feed him. He's hungry. He's hungry.
I'll have to look at that now.
Yeah,
I haven't heard Hungy in forever.
he's hungry.
Me hungry.
Does he want some SkettyOs? Does the boy want SkettyOs?
Let me. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this too.
Yeah.
I will periodically be checking connection. I can't keep resetting my router and whatnot. But I'll keep checking. I'll let you guys know if I get it back because we can easily drop out and then resync back in.
That's true. You guys can. But oh man, we'll have to do another sync up. Oh man, you're gonna make me pay the audio guy more. You're gonna do that. You're fucking internet. All right. Anyways, guys, let's get in there. Let's get started because we're 30 minutes behind schedule, and that's all because Spectrum capitalism is an amazing thing, and it's not at all faulty in any way. All right.
All right.
And Dean, I can hear something in the background.
What? You can?
I can hear-
Let me fix that. That's an easy fix. Done. All right. Okay.
No
you guys ready to go?
more circulating water for the fishies.
No, they get to drown.
I'm sorry. We had to turn off the strobe effect at the gay fish bar.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
We had to kill some fishes for the Unexpectables. So.
Alrighty, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Ready, let's do it.
Okay, this is my longest recap, by the way.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man, here we go.
When last we left our heroes, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, and Task the Kobold Ranger, the party had been arrested after partaking in a wild cart chase to save their lives. With the pursuit of the United Orin clergy rearing their ugly heads, the party managed to make their escape, but not without a few damages and, in turn, getting arrested. In the prison, the party was kept across the very paladins that pursued them, while Greckles befriended the local guard with a few parlor tricks and mimicry. Soon, the jovial fun came to an end, as Bork Bronzefang, captain of the guard, entered the prison with Solly's helmet in tow. The helmet was entrusted to Task as a gift, but soon found itself in the hands of Viantius Apostrophe, who took it and his fellow United Paladins back to their homeland of Periton. Bork, realizing that Greckles had withheld information pertaining to the Azamar known as Solly, instructed Greckles to bring Solly to him before 24 hours had passed. The party set out and learned from Helga that Solly had left the tavern in pursuit of a library. Using his bird brain, Greckles was able to ascertain where Solly may have wandered off to. Following the bird to the Lion Roar Library, the party made a grim discovery. Still-Haveti, the demigod who had bore the curse upon Ronfalt and who had also destroyed Task's original helmet, was now walking in immortal guise and accompanying Solly. Greckles, running ahead while the party dealt with the secretary of the library, overheard Still-Haveti speaking gently to Solly, tempting her with her wants and warning her of the dangers soon to drown her. As Greckles fled and met up with the party, the small room where Solly and Still-Haveti once were was filled with a black viscous ichor that molded into a hook horror and soon after a haunting image for Panic. Slaying the formless beast, the party left the library and discovered that in the place of the sun, the now contented eye of Still-Haveti was gazing down upon them. Rushing to find Bork with Solly in tow, the party ran into some friends in the forms of Willow the Wizard, Ty Borpington the Chef, and Steve the Construct. After dispatching a host of monsters spawned from Still-Haveti, the party now runs through the darkened streets of Alavast, the unblinking eye watching. Alrighty.
Okay, Borky wants to ask Mr. Borpington a question.
Mr. Borpington is running at the moment.
Is he waddle running?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
excellent.
he's
okay, excellent.
His
excellent.
legs are going skittering with dust.
Would you say they are like Roadrunner-esque moving, like a classic Hanna-Barbera character? Oh, excellent. Excellent. Mr.
Exactly
Borpington, did you bring any food with you? I'm quite hungry.
I have some turnips and some carrots. And he looks around to the backpack. I had more, but I think they may have fallen off after that wind thing happened, Borky.
No, it's a shame. Damn.
I could probably cook something up, but right now I really don't want to be out here.
Okay, in the future, I think we should invest in sandwiches.
I am very good at sandwiches.
Can we save this for later? We got a job to do.
I'm trying to lighten the mood, Greckles. Everything's terrifying. There's an eye in the sky.
Eye? There's no eye in the sky. What are you talking about? And even, Willow kind of turns and tilts her head, kind of confused.
What? There's an eye up in the sky.
Oh, good. We're seeing this only.
Willow kind of steps forward. She looks ragged and tired and also still kind of shaken from the previous events. It's an eclipse. There shouldn't be one right now, but that's what I'm seeing.
Panic's going to look up into the sky. Does he see an eye in the sky?
Yeah,
At
you
this
do.
current juncture? So we see it.
Yep.
And they don't.
They don't.
Okay, you gotta believe us, this. Really, just look hard.
Willow looks up at the sun and squints because she doesn't want to hurt her eyes. I just see black and a rim.
Okay, Greckles is gone.
Whoa. Stop.
Whoa.
You're very quiet, dude. We can't hear you.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're quiet.
Okay, how about that?
There you go.
That's good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So I'm so sorry, guys. Just I'm gonna freaking.
Whoa, shit. You just dropped again, dude.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. How's that?
Good.
That's good.
Better.
Okay. I'm gone. I have her.
Yeah.
I have Sully on my shoulder, and I'm still hoofing it to Brorik.
Yeah, no, just go.
We're all walking. We're all walking and
Yeah,
talking.
everyone's running. Even Willow's like running with
Yeah.
haste, but she's
We're
like,
running.
Yeah, this is a conversation happening while they're running.
yeah.
Alright.
Panic, you do notice Willow is kind of like every once in a while is kind of stopping to lean on something and breathing, and then she keeps running.
Willow,
Sorry, Mr. Panic. I just
are you hurt?
no, I don't have many spells left, so I'm a little tired, and I feel like I'm nothing. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm sort of running low on gas myself, and he's gonna sort of like hoist her arm around his shoulder, and he's going to help her walk along.
Oh, thank you. All right, you guys keep going forward in the street, and at this time, you don't really see many people on the roads anymore. And then you hear a patum, patum, patum of horse feet, like horse hooves. And you see coming around one of the corners of the city streets, you see Brook on a horse. And sitting behind him is the librarian secretary who you sent out.
I just beeline it to him.
Yeah,
Yep.
we beeline it.
He
Here,
gets off
monkeys
the
off our
horse.
back. Take this.
You just throw Sully at him?
Yeah, no. Tass just rips Sully away from Greckles. Monkeys off our back. We're done.
Make some strength checks, boy.
Yeah, strength versus strength on this one.
Alrighty.
Oh boy, no party.
I don't give a shit. I'm done.
Just raw
Yes.
strength.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that's a strength save. So
Oh, well, okay then.
eat a dick, Chris. So
Call it.
13.
No. Greckles, as you're kind of gently leading Sully, Tass just grabs her by the back of her hair and just throws her onto the ground.
Yep, monkeys off our back. Here you go.
Here's your pound of flesh.
Brooke gets off the horse, and he's wearing a helmet. He takes the helmet off, and he hands it to, like, just not even nice, like, just shoves it into the stomach of the secretary. He's like, ugh! And he walks over, and he kneels down, and he looks at Sully for a while. And his face is kind of hard to read. And there's kind of a clash between emotion and a clash between professionalism in a weird way. And then he kind of grabs her like gently and throws her on the back of the horse, and he leads the horse by the reins, and he comes up to you, Panic, and he hands you the reins. He goes, "Hold this."
Okay.
Roll a handle animal check.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Please,
Uh-oh.
I want a critical failure.
Please don't.
Yeah, please no.
I'm joking.
Oh, I was looking at the bottom of the sheet. Hang on.
Oh, is the chat mad at me for
Wahoo,
throwing
19.
the problem with all of them?
No.
Nice.
Hey, 19.
No.
Don't acknowledge the chat when we're playing, please. Like, it's the game right now. The horse gives you a look and then gives you kind of like a, "Hey, how you doing?" Sort of like eyebrow shake, like, "Hey."
It's the panic of horses.
Panic finger guns.
Real fast to not take away the tension from the scene. How sexy is this horse?
It's a very pretty horse.
Oh.
Yeah. The horse like shakes its head a bit. It's not wearing armor, actually. It's just a regular horse. Brooke runs up to you and he kind of gives you a smack on the shoulder. Brooke's like, "I need your help with this. Come with me.
Me?
Bring the horse down here." And he
Okay.
leads you guys into an alley, which is pretty dark.
All right. He leads the horse.
Okay.
Leads the horse down the alley.
Yeah.
The horse is completely willing to go with you. In fact, it's kind of excited.
Oh,
Yeah.
As you follow Brooke, he goes up to what looks like a farming stall, and there's a cart there, and he begins to pull it. He turns, he goes, "Help me with this."
Porky helps him out.
Okay, roll strength check. And I will roll a strength check for Brooke.
Mr. Bobbington, we need help. We need muscle power.
Oh, okay, I'll help. And he goes around the back and starts pushing the wheel. I'll roll strength check.
24 strength.
Ty Borpington just got a 20, so...
Yeah, maximum muscle.
You see as Brooke puts his hand and begins to push, there's like... something weird washes over his face. It's like... it looks like he's gonna get sick. Like, he looks nauseous and just stressed out right now. And then as he's just trying to push, the entire cart from the back just starts going as, like, Roadrunner style. Ty Borpington is, like, running in the ground and eventually pushes the cart out and into the alleyway. And as you guys do, Brooke goes over and begins to hitch his horse to this cart. Like, very quickly. He does that.
Okay.
Quick side note. The recording audio is a little fritzy, so they Austin may have to give it some gain.
Okay. Love you, Austin.
So we record audio separately.
So Brooke gets the cart hitched up, and then he once again grabs Solly very carefully, and he turns to look at the four of you. And I want everybody to... actually, you know what? He's going to roll an insight check. That's probably the best thing to do here. Okay, 14. He hands her to you, Borky.
Solly?
Yeah, he hands you Solly.
Okay. Oh.
Don't
What?
put her down. Do not give her to anybody else until we are inside a building. Do you understand?
Sure.
I'm not talking to you. And he turns and he gives you a very harsh glare, Task.
All right.
He's no one's friend now.
Yeah, well, whatever. Match it back.
Right.
Borky just goes, okay.
Good. Who the heck are you? He looks down at Ty Borpington. Oh, hello. I feel like I've met you.
This is my friend.
That's our chef.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
He turns over to Steve and goes, "Is that your maid?"
Steve is not directly affiliated with us at the moment.
Steve?
Yes, Steve.
Yeah, Steve. Well, you ever heard of that name before?
All right. Get in the cart. Just get in the cart.
Real fast.
Just rubs his temples.
So some people are picking up an echo. Are one of you not wearing a headset?
I am.
I got one.
I've got one.
I'm wearing a headset.
Okay.
I'm not hearing an echo on my end.
I'm not either.
Okay.
No, neither am I.
I don't know what was up with that then. Okay. Anyways, let's okay.
Quit complaining, chat.
Yeah.
So we get no. So please let's get in that cart. Let's get in that cart.
All right, you guys all get in the cart, and then Brooke goes over and sits in the jockey seat. It's kind of cramped for all you guys to get on there.
It's like 7 people in this.
Yeah, it's meant for pulling crops, so it's meant to take a lot of weight. But in terms of like actual space, you guys are very much close to each other. For you in particular, Borky, you are leaning up against Steve, and she is not cushiony at all. She is cold, and she is made of metal and rock. Willow just kind of scratches her head, and Brooke just snaps the reins, and the horse takes off with you guys in tow. The entire cart lurches.
Can I do something while we're riding away on this cart?
Sure.
I will, depending on how long this takes, I want to ritual cast Identify on both of the rainbow potions that Ozzy gave me.
The rainbow ones. That's
actually good. That's good. Good memory.
Shit. I have to look. That's a lot of pages back. Jesus. Okay. You are evil, sir. What a day. Shoot. Where is it? Oh no! I hope that wasn't on a separate piece of paper. That's gonna suck. You know what? The best thing.
Congratulations! You got a potion that gives you a free level. There you go.
Oh shit!
Man, I keep forgetting that we have all that money we haven't spent yet.
We've had no ability to, even when we went out shopping.
All right, so you're identifying your...
I'm identifying both of the rainbow potions.
You're identifying both of them? Okay.
If I can, in the time that it takes for this cart ride.
Okay. One of them is a potion of alter self.
Ooh.
What?
Nice.
Explain,
Yeah.
please.
All right, let me pull up the spell. You assume a different form when you cast a spell. Choose one of the following options: the effects duration. You adapt your body for an aquatic environment. You can grow webbing. You can breathe underwater, or you can change your appearance. You can transform your appearance. You decide what you look like, including your height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice, hair length, coloration, and distinguishing characteristics, if any.
Ooh.
What's the duration on
Well,
this?
all right.
There's more to that. You can actually grow weapons and like horns and claws and stuff too.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Dude, you just became a Pika elemental.
And the second one?
The second one here is a protection from good and evil.
Oh, that's handy.
Oh shit.
The willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. The protection gains certain benefits. Attack rolls against the target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
That's great.
I now just imagine fucking Panic takes the potion, drinks it down, looks at the sun, flips it off, and he disappears from his vision.
Fuck you.
Up yours, old man.
I want everybody to roll an intelligence check, and Task, you get an advantage on this as you guys are riding on this cart.
14.
15.
15.
Okay.
Real fast, can you try and get a bit closer to your mic, by the way, Zito? You're coming in even more muffled now. Sorry.
15.
15?
17 for Porky at -1. Yeah, buddy.
All of you guys, as you're sitting in the back of the cart, you guys are realizing that Brooke is driving this cart through dark alleyways. You notice his pathing is very particular. It is not like on any main city road, and you are able to ascertain that he's avoiding the light that is coming off of the sun at the moment right now.
That should be expected.
Yeah.
So you can see the eye too, then.
Brooke turns and he kind of gives a glance. He goes, "Sadly, yes."
What?
Good, because we can. These three can't.
What is
So
it?
you know it. So do you know what this means then?
Yeah. What?
I don't know myself, but I know someone who does, and we're going to go see them.
Oh, you mean
Oh no.
Edward.
Yes, Edward on Rob, so he's an expert on this sort of thing, if that makes sense. And as you guys gallop, you eventually reach a building. It looks like a guard outpost. It is made of stone. There's a lantern on the front, appears to be snuffed out, and you see a soldier peeking out the front door, who you don't recognize. And Brooke immediately gets out, and he's like, "All right, all you guys inside." And he calls out to the officer, "I have civilians here. Bring them in." And he turns to you, Borky, and he opens up his arms.
I can't hug you right now. I'm holding her. Oh, never mind. Hands it to her. Porky catches himself. Porky catches himself. You're a smart cookie, Porky. Always remember that.
The guard opens up the door. They're wearing a full set of armor. You can't tell who they are. And as you guys enter in, you see a bunch of soldiers. You see a bunch of guards. You also see quite a few civilians. It appears to be some sort of temporary holding stockade of some kind. And all the cells currently seem to have, they're open, and they have civilians in them at the moment. There's a desk, which is just a simple table, and then there's a side room. Very similar to the big prison you went to, except for it's smaller. It's much, much smaller and a lot more simple. Iron bars, not as sophisticated.
Would you describe this as a jail instead of a prison?
Yeah, more of I don't know what the real world equivalent would be, but more of a holding area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, holding pen sounds about right.
Yeah,
okay.
not like a formalist, you're being fully arrested sort of deal.
Before they take you from the precinct to jail. You're held in the precinct.
Yeah. But right now you see a lot of people. You see, women and children. You see a lot of dwarves who are just shaking their heads and scratching their heads. You see a couple of soldiers handing out some blankets and things like that. And Ty just takes one step and goes, "Oh!" and just sits down on the ground with his bag of vegetables. And Steve just walks in and looks and just sees a chair and then just sits down on the chair.
I imagined it completely.
Yeah,
Dun,
and then
dun, dun.
Willow rests her hand up against the wall and then just slides down the wall and then just sits down and just like rubs the temples of her head.
Oh.
And Brooke takes Solly and you see him kick the one door to the side. He just full on Spartan style kicks the door open. There's a large slam and people even like jump and gasp and look.
Goodness me.
And he takes Solly in there. And the door slams closed. You guys are left amongst the other civilians and the guards.
Can Borky, like, does he see anything interesting in the crowd of people? Anything?
Perception? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Borky just starts looking around. 17 perception.
Okay. You see over everything, all the silence, people kind of mumbling and talking to each other. You do see one sight in the corner of the room that's going on. You see a woman currently holding 2 of her kids, and you see there's a guard kneeling down, and the kids are giggling. They're actually laughing. And as you look closer, you say, all right, now there, my good chaps, watch this one. And you see Sebastian Strong currently doing tricks for the children with his mustache. There we are. And you see next to him is Welch, who is the messenger, Doros's messenger.
Also, Doros might be here. Borky walks over to them.
Oh, hello.
Sebastian Strong, you son of a bitch. Borky goes for...
Excuse me, my mother is a good woman, I say.
I mean...
Member of the Strong royal family, too. Curb your tongue.
I'm sorry. Borky...
Oh, your apology. I accept your apology, my friend.
It's my bad. Anyways, is Doros here?
No, Captain Doros, I'm afraid, is currently on the outskirts of the city. We were supposed to escort the very rude paladins to their ship and see them off, and they are off. They're gone. Good riddance, I say.
Thank God.
And, indeed. And then things got crazy, which happens a lot here, actually, when you lived here as long as I have.
A higher amount of crazy happens in the city. I've noticed it.
That being said, well, we were sent in to deliver a message to Captain Brooke Bronzefang about, the fact that we did our job. Good for us. Hurrah!
Yeah, good.
And also that things are bad. But I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Oh,
at this moment.
absolutely. If anything, I can confirm that diagnosis.
Oh, would you happen to have seen Captain Doros's lady at all?
Yeah, she's right over there, actually. We just brought her in. She almost died. Say hi.
Oh! I will be sure not to say that to Captain Doros.
No, it's because of the efforts of Panic Grimtongue that she's okay.
Oh, Balderdash.
Yeah.
He looks and narrates.
He raises his eyebrows.
Does Panic hear this?
Roll a perception.
I don't want him to. That's 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You've heard everything, and the moment his gaze slides to yours, you slide and gaze back.
Panic is just going to pat Willow on the back and then slowly raise the thumbs up.
He slowly raises a thumbs up.
It was a completely plutonic saving, though.
How does he know that word?
Said it wrong anyway.
Plutonic? It was a nuclear saving?
It was a completely plutonic saving, yes.
It was completely a yellow cake.
Sebastian Strong does the same thing as Helga did to Tarisk and does the I'm watching you with the eye thing. It's like, I'm watching you. And then he adjusts his uniform and he strides on over. Greetings, Rapscallion.
Hello, Sebastian Strong.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, and he ruffles around in his pants and he pulls out a letter and he hands it. It's a pocket. Yes. Whatever was happening in the mind, I will say yes. He pulls out a letter and Willow looks up and he hands it to Willow. Just very snap. He snaps the letter and she takes it and she opens it up and she goes, Captain Doros wanted to apologize that he couldn't make it for his date tonight, circumstances being as they are. He is okay
he cried a lot, but it was manly tears, I assure you, that he could not make his date.
I just
Hang on.
So
Hang on. I'm gonna make a willpower saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw, you mean?
Yeah. Panic busts out laughing at this. He just
Willow actually smacks you a bit on the chest, like, panic!
Panic, come on, there's a time and place for everything, and that is hilarious, and we will laugh about it later.
I'm sorry!
I
I'm
know.
sorry! It's just been a very emotional night.
I'm gonna be real with you. I just imagine him standing there, just very still faced, and just like tears pouring down with like no emotion seeing though.
Well, I assume that our captain assumed the worst of his lady. I mean, the worst of your outcome, dead and all, and considering the circumstances.
Absolutely.
So maybe he was a bit emotional.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
Ruffian. And he kind of
Totally.
like glares at you again, Pam.
I'm sorry.
Say something.
I'm sorry. My emotions are all over the place. I don't know why I found that funny.
He turns and looks at you, Sebastian Strode.
Task isn't paying, like Task isn't looking at this conversation. He's just like looking down at the floor with a contemplative look on his face. Do Goliaths cry stone?
They cry mud.
Oh, yeah.
No. Sebastian kind of ruffles like a chicken that's been bothered, and he adjusts his uniform and lifts his head up high, and he saunters off and leaves. And Willow, you hear as she opens the letter, and she begins to just read it. Just kind of privately, she kind of tucks it away and reads it.
This is so much fun. This is so much fun.
Hey, really quick for the record, my computer's stalling out a little bit every once in a while, so there might be a slight sync issue.
Okay.
Okay, let's do a sync real fast then. 1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
He can just remove those. Anyways, back to the game.
Oh, Panic is going to. Excuse me. Damn. How many people are in the room right now?
You ascertain there's probably about 45 people in this small space, but it is a
Jeez.
well-fortified space. There's about 10 cells, and all of them are currently occupied by a decent number of people.
We're in the.
You guys are in like the main foyer entrance area at the moment
of the jail.
Of the jail building, yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure. All right. So Panic is going to find somewhere to sit down, and
Okay.
he's. And how long have we been here? In here?
Probably like 5 minutes.
Oh, all right. Well, Panic is going to play Song of Rest for as long as this will take.
Nice.
I'll say that a while passes. You guys also get a short rest.
Does that mean we get how much HP do we get from that?
Let me double check short
from
rest.
Half back, isn't it?
It's
Short
not
rest.
half back. Oh, you know what, Snake? It's you get to re-roll some of your health die. That's what it is, right?
Yes, and also, I'm just looking here real quick.
Was it song? It's a Song of Rest.
Yeah, a short rest is at least an hour.
Yeah.
During which character does nothing strenuous.
All right.
You spend.
So you spend your hit dice. So
your hit dice.
You guys are all level 4 at the moment. So you guys can roll 4 hit dice. So for you, Kurt, that would be a d12.
Okay.
So you could roll 4 d12s to heal back.
Oh wow!
I'm at full HP, so
I'll be at full HP if I'll just do it. But yeah, I'm at full HP. I'm at full HP already. There we go.
Okay.
Do I still have that +8 from earlier? Or did I lose the +8 from the?
It's over now. The spells have been dropped on you.
Oh.
When you guys started to run, both Steve and Willow dropped concentration at that point.
Okay, just making sure. I figured.
All right,
it's like when Mario gets hit by a Goomba, you sort of shrunk it.
Do you seriously? I lagged out for a bit. Do you seriously want to stay absolutely gigantic and take up even more space in this?
You know the answer to that question without him even opening his mouth.
I want to pile drive. I want to pile drive a dragon.
I want my own box. All right. Well, Panic is just going to do Song of Rest for everybody else and all the civilians. Obviously, Willow and everybody else that can heal.
Okay.
So I'm rolling.
Pokemon jingle effect begins. Dun 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 dun.
Song of Rest is 1d6. 1.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, big rolls.
You play the song, and it definitely helps. There were some babies that were crying. They're not crying anymore. People are still just at off. This is once again one of those events that's just like, we just gotta wait it out, and we don't know what's gonna happen. And you play your song. I assume everybody else kind of sits for a bit and whatnot.
Also, I want to do one more thing before we move on. Panic is just going to scan around. Is there like an evidence room?
You see, if there was, you see a chest. There's a chest like that's up against the wall. There's a table, a chair, a chest. Then there's that room that Brooke went into. Then there's a hallway that leads down to all the cells, and then there's a back door back there. But that appears like based on the size of the building, that probably leads outside. You also do notice some of the red glow of the sun coming through the crack of that door.
I actually want to see if I can eavesdrop a little bit through the door that Brork went into.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Panic, did you want to do anything with the chest, or you just
Not yet. I'm just trying to make sure that
14.
14. You hear two things. You hear voices. You hear two voices. One that sounds pretty calm, and then you hear Brooks, which is absolutely not. There's a lot of frustration in his voice, but you can't make out quite the words. You also hear him pacing a lot inside.
All right.
And you don't do anything then?
No, I'll just I mean, I would like to sit there and try sit at the door long enough to possibly have another chance at hearing something. Okay. But if that's not even possible, I'm not going to worry about it.
I'll say with that perception, the door is probably too thick. It potentially is an interrogation room, so it's meant to be pretty soundproofed. But eventually, as you guys are sitting there, the door
and I jump out of the way.
Okay. And Brork spans the room, and he goes, "The Unexpectables."
Panic stands up.
Get in here.
Oh.
Just go in.
Yeah, Porky goes in.
We all go in.
All right. The door chunk behind you. You see on the ground, first of all, your rope and your chain all discarded to the corner. You see Sully on the ground on a blanket. Her breath is rising and falling. You also notice some scarring on her from the chain as well and the rope. And you see two people along with Brooke in the room. You see a veiled Hoketh cleric. And you see, for you, Panic, for a moment, you're like, oh God. You see a very older looking Aussie almost, except for the hair is way better kept. Ooh. The eyes are kind of closed, like they're smiling kind of permanently in a weird way. And very tall, slender, wearing a very, very nice robe with a staff in the back. And they have what appears to be a tiny little dragon resting on their shoulder.
Oh. I'm sorry, just real quick. I have net back.
Do you?
I do. The wife has fixed it. For now.
I'm gonna reset my computer.
Yeah, see if you can get your computer there to work, Cito.
I'm still on my Mac, so I'm still here. I'm just resetting my computer.
Okay.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to update you guys as soon as possible.
No, that's good. That's good.
Real fast, let's do another sync real fast. 1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
Okay, cool. This is why we have to do it tonight. Anyways, continue.
It's a good thing we're not doing a boat episode because I would be mean and make the boat sink.
No, but the ship already did sink. Mel and task is over.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Am I safe to keep going?
Oh yeah.
Gaijin,
Wow.
Okay. Gaijin, you're good to go.
I'm good to go. If we redo this because my audio quality is gonna be absolute garbage. I would need to plug my condenser mic back into my main tower.
Okay, we could take a break for that, which would be perfect. So.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. We'll do that after this scene. Clearly, we're about to walk into.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Sorry.
It's all good. It's tech stuff. It happens. It's part of D&D in a weird way. So the man kind of smiles and he gives you guys just a wave, like hello.
Hello.
And Brooke looks like I want you guys to all roll an insight check on Brooke.
Insight check on Mr. Brark.
Couldn't care less. Would want to just get my chain back.
Ooh, 22.
19.
Okay.
How fitting.
That is very fitting.
17.
17. Rourke is currently, like, the moment he leads you in, he sits down in a chair in the corner of the room, and he puts his head in his hands. He looks like he's experiencing almost like a PTSD attack almost.
Is he sitting down?
He's sitting down. He's a mess. He looks terrible. He looks completely torn, and it's like he's almost gibbering to himself. Like he's just stressed out of his gourd at the moment right now. The man who looks like Ozzy walks up to you guys and extends a hand to you, Greckles, you being the closest. He
I'll
goes,
take it.
Edward and Robso.
Greckles
Pleasure to meet you.
Birdman.
Greckles Birdman. Not familiar with that family name, but of course there are many who come to Alavast.
Honestly, to be completely honest, I'm not familiar with it either.
Fair enough.
What was his name again? I want to write this down real fast.
Edward and Robso.
Oh boy. All right.
Just write down Edward. Just Edward.
Edward. And this is Ozzy's dad?
Yeah, this is Ozzy's dad. They have the same last name. And someone mentioned that he had a son, so.
How hot is he? Yep. I'm just asking for the chat.
Let me
Asking
roll.
for a friend.
Let me roll. He's pretty handsome.
He's pretty handsome? Okay.
He's pretty handsome. He looks...
Artist needed to know that.
He looks like...
Has got it going on.
Okay, there we go. Continue on. Sorry.
He does look older. He does look older, though. But he's aged well.
Greckles Birdman.
He extends his hand to each of you. I assume you all take the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
As you take
says,
sorry, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Can I just say sorry?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Shut up!
No, you go first. Task, as you shake his hand, his little tiny dragon on his shoulder kind of sticks out its tongue a little bit at you and kind of peers at you. And then the Edward looks to his little dragon. He goes, "Oh, that's interesting. Is that so?" And then he goes and he shakes your hand, Panic.
What's interesting?
Oh, well, and the little dragon's red, and he goes, "There may be a chance you could be related. Red scales and all."
Tass just like waves him off to continue with Panic.
Okay. He extends his hand to you, Panic.
Ah, you must be Ozzy's father.
His face immediately, like that smile, just fades.
Oh.
Oh no!
No, he hates his son.
You've met my son.
Yeah, he is.
Is that the problem?
No, it's just he doesn't really, he doesn't really quite leave any sort of what's the word? Impact usually, I find.
Oh.
But that's good.
He hates his kid.
Panic's eyes are gonna narrow and squint at him, and he's just gonna say in a flat tone, "Pleased to meet you."
We're making enemies all over the place, boys.
Jesus.
Anyway, back to the. He looks at Brooke, who's currently just like rocking back and forth in the chair. The problem at hand at the moment, I think it's worthy of talking about. You see an eye in the sky, don't you?
Porky's hand is left unshaken. Okay, then. Porky pulls it back.
He shook his hand.
No, he didn't. Not in my version.
Okay.
Okay.
But he does look at you guys, and he goes, "You see an eye in the sky, don't you?"
Yes.
Yep. It's very.
And that means you have also gazed back.
Pardon?
That smile returns to his face.
We
You
didn't
know how to
exactly
kill it?
have a choice.
No one really does when you meet Still-Haveti for the first time. That is for certain.
Why does this amuse you so much?
Oh, I'm not amused. I mean, fascinated. Definitely not amused. I mean, when you study something so much, seeing it gaze down from you from such a high pinnacle point is intriguing at the very least and terrifying of the utmost.
Are you telling me this is going to be with us for the rest of our lives?
Potentially.
Then how do we kill it?
How do you kill Still-Haveti?
Yes, how do you kill it?
Fascinating. Killing is a hard word. It's unclear how killing gods works. There's no expert on it, certainly. There are people who've tried. Still-Haveti's behavior, especially in regards to his effects on the other planes, is fascinating. And he looks and he turns down to Solly. Still-Haveti doesn't exist, technically.
Pretty sure he does.
Could have fooled me.
Yes.
He took the form of
Precisely.
a tiefling.
Indeed. And the reason he can do that is because he works in a very particular way. Still-Haveti is like a flower, thinking of a flower. He expels seeds, so to speak. Sometimes they land where they need to, and sometimes they don't. Think about it like this. And he pulls out 2 long, like, sewing needles, and between them is a piece of string.
Okay.
Are you following me so far for this lecture?
Yeah.
See, I don't get to talk about Still-Haveti too much because the general thing about him is the more that you talk to him or acknowledge him, the stronger he gets.
Then shut up.
No. Oh my goodness, uneducated. You've already seen him, so there's no problem there. Because you've seen Still-Haveti, I can talk to you about Still-Haveti, and Brooke's seen Still-Haveti, and so have they. And they look to the Hoketh cleric, just kind of like, hey.
What's up?
What's up?
What's good?
Think about it like this. Still-Haveti plants a seed. I'm sure you're familiar with the orbs that he leaves behind in some cases, the eyes.
Porky snaps his fingers and goes, yes.
You were there for Ronfalt, weren't you?
Yes.
You were the ones who killed Ronfalt.
We are the ones who killed Ronfalt.
Yeah.
Deep inside of that forge that you destroyed was an eye. It was very big, though. It was a very big eye.
Big eye.
And you saw it, technically. You did see it. You saw it in a form that it took to appease Ronfalt, the forge. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Hit it with an axe.
Over time, the eyes will transform into something that appeals to the possessor, if that makes sense. Now, once the eye is taken, depending on the creature, depends on where the eye can go. It acts as an anchoring point, and he sticks the pin into a wall.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh,
So it turned into a pin.
The orbs can transform into anything the holder wishes. Then that librarian.
The book. Oh, you met Pete. Excellent. Yes, I talked to him. He explained much, which is good. But yes, that is true. Now, that's just the material plane, and that's just humans, or perhaps, who else? Well, other beings are quite different. If, say, how do I explain this? Let's imagine we're Ronfalt,
Okay.
and this pin is him.
Okay.
This pin can only go to the material plane, because everything that makes up Ronfalt was made up from the material plane. Now, I'm a warlock, and my patron deity, or, well, not much of a deity, but a demon of sorts, was from the Shadowfell. He was taken over by Still-Haveti. That's how I discovered him. Now, Still-Haveti met my master in the material plane, but was able to plant an eye in the Shadowfell because my master was from there. Are you following what I'm saying here?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. You have a reverb, a really bad one right now.
Reverb? What?
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything.
Everyone. I don't know if you're. Can you take your headset out real fast? Take your headset off and see if it.
Headset off?
Yeah, like because you take it off because.
Like unplug it and plug it back in?
No. The thing is, I think it might be coming at your speakers. You don't hear it though.
I don't have speakers.
Oh, then I don't know because we're hearing a reverb. Sorry, I don't.
Weird.
That's coming, guys. That's coming from me because my little laptop can't handle it. So I kind of wanted to ask if you can let me transfer back because I literally caught none of that explanation.
Okay. We'll take a break.
Okay, take a quick 5-minute break, guys.
This is a good place as any.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, telling me to calm down. No, there's a tech stuff. Okay, there's tech stuff, and I'm hearing, and it's actually throwing me off. I was actually having trouble listening because of the reverb was getting really bad on my end.
Okay. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah,
No
sorry,
worries.
guys.
It's fine.
So I'm gonna stop recording right now.
All right, take
Okay.
a quick break. All right, well,
Everybody gets snacks.
We will stop recording. Everyone stop recording theirs. We'll save
Okay.
it as part one, okay? Real fast, we'll save it as part one. Sorry about this, guys. Everyone go to the bathroom, get snacks, get another beer, get another shot of whiskey.
Ooh.
Episode 20, right?
Don't mind if I do.
I'm actually gonna leave the call so I can do this proper.
Okay. That's good that the internet came back.
No, it didn't. I have no net.
I don't.
You don't either?
No, I'm still using my hotspot to stay alive.
Ruh-roh.
Connor, vape while you still can. That's good.
Quick, Connor, while you can.
Vape Nation.
Zito has DNS problems too. Yeah, all of fucking Texas is dead from Spectrum.
Sorry, I didn't mean to accuse you.
I have to do the thing Aki did. I don't
No,
fucking know what that is.
Aki set up a phone, but you're good where you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I have my phone set to my Verizon data plan right now.
Viacom, Rex, Spectrum, fight.
How about they compete actually in zones and they just keep making better and better service to try and take each other's business instead of like having.
Well, no, it's because Viacom is actually threatening Spectrum that they need to charge more money for their premium package. That's what's happening.
Hello.
Okay, how do I sound?
Hey.
Oh,
You sound great.
You sound crisp.
Feeling fresh. All right, I'm good to go. I was
Glad
able
you
to
have
get
net.
honestly, if you change your DNS server, that's what I found online.
I don't know how to do that, so good luck.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, man.
It's all good. We can still hear.
We can still hear you. No problem, dude. Like it's a little bit muffled, but we can make do. It's the best you can get it, so that's fine.
All right,
We
I'm gonna
love
start
you.
recording again. Is
Mr.
that
Ryan
okay?
91, thank you so much for the
because
bits.
I'm still downloading and saving part 1 right now, so you gotta wait a second.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm a little grouchy. It's just
No, dude, fucking
No,
tech
it's
shit.
okay.
Tech shit is the most aggravating shit you can deal with, man. How often have I been in a bad mood because of bad tech? Like for real though. Like, so don't beat yourself up about it. Holy crap! But Mr. Ryan, we got that bitch shout out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 bits, Mr. Ryan 91. Just throwing some more bits at you guys. Great session so far. So happy to finally be able to make one live. We're glad you're here, dude. Thank you so much.
Also, for the record, Taka, you're sounding a little wobbly, but I think that might be on my end as the net.
no,
is
that
trying
happened
to-
to me too.
Is that the
He's fine. It's okay. He's on the recording. He's gonna come out clear on the stream.
I'll make sure.
That's why we're recording this. So when everyone goes, I didn't understand a goddamn thing that happened. Just wait for the podcast.
I think I missed a bit drop from Mr. Ryan 91, according to Glucose Daddy. Mr. Ryan 91. I did not. I missed your bit drop while I was taking care of something there. I do apologize.
You just read it.
Yeah, you
The
just
10,000
did.
bits.
What,
Yeah.
The 10,000 bits. That was Mr. Ryan. Oh my
Yeah.
lord, I am. Oh my god, guys.
It has been a weird night.
This is the YouTube uploaded this session, guys. I'm just gonna label episode 20. We're sorry.
That's the title. Is we're sorry.
Or you could put it down as fuck Spectrum.
Episode
year.
20, a whole spectrum of problems.
Now we're on the unfortunately, we're on the spectrum. There we go. That's a good title too. A 3, 2, 1.
You guys ready to roll?
Yeah,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. A
I'm
game
gonna
out. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Okay, we're gonna get in here.
Starting recording.
Oh, let me file new. Oh, here we go. All right, and I'm recording.
Yep.
Are we all recording? All right. 3, 2, 1. Sync.
Sync.
3, 2, 1. Sync.
Sync.
1, 2, 3. Sync.
Sync.
1, 2, 3. Bork sucks.
Sync.
Okay. Last one is.
3, you stink.
All right, continue on, Nadine. Now you just put the pin on the wall.
All right.
Roll up.
How much did you miss, Gaijin? Just for your.
Like, I would actually just go back the entire paragraph. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll just do that. So basically, he pulls out a pin and strings. He pulls out 2 needles with strings, and he explains that the way Still-Haveti works is he plunks down eyes into the material plane, almost like fishing lures.
Mm-hmm.
And when a creature finds an eye,
Mm-hmm.
it tends to take a form of something relating to what they asked for, or what Still-Haveti managed to have them take advantage of.
Or he's trying to bait them with.
Yeah, for Ronfald, it was the giant demon's leash that you guys destroyed. That was his eye, technically. And as Edward explains, he puts one of the pins into the wall and he goes, imagine that this is the material plane and this is Ronfald. By controlling Ronfald, Still-Haveti has an eye in the material plane. He can see it, he can work in it, he can put things into it where he wants to. Like a parasite or a leak in a bucket. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if that creature isn't just from the material plane, like my master, who is a demon of the shadows, his reach can go into other planes. When I met my master, the Shadowfell was dealing with Still-Haveti at the same capacity that we are now.
Question.
Yes.
How can he get into our dreams?
That is something I'm still trying to figure out. The work of gods is very eluding, to say the least. In my studies, which there is very little on him for good reason, he is young. He is the son of Girsil, I know that. As for where he's getting his powers from, I have a few theories. One could be the relation to other gods, or his father even, and the other could be that mortals can give that to him, give him ideas, and he works off from them. Though I am not certain. I don't have Still-Haveti as a test subject, sadly.
Looks over at Task.
Task pulls out the body of the spider he still has in his pack.
Oh, yes. Those.
What are these?
He goes to take it. Do you let him take it?
Let him go.
Okay. He picks it up, he opens up the mouth, and he looks inside, side to side. This would be an example of such a power, perhaps. Though this is definitely quite interesting. I'm going to try something. I would like you to step back.
Stepping back.
Does so.
You watch as the back, like his staff, begins to glow. On his back, he's not holding it. And just, the creature disappears.
Oh.
Oh, it's amazing. Amazing. Just simply amazing.
He puts up a finger to you, Porky. Give it a minute.
Okay.
We'll see if this will be a reappearing act as well. And you guys wait. And wait. And wait. And then nothing happens.
Oh.
So now what?
I banished it back to Still-Haveti.
Oh.
That being said, it is definitely made of him.
Our one piece of evidence, and you send it back to him.
Well, now we know where it came from, and we know for certain it's from him.
In that case, so what you're telling me is that Still-Haveti possessed Sully and is now occupying our very sun.
I'm assuming, based off my knowledge, that he is... Yes, he's invaded the plane where Orin is, and is acting like a parasite.
Can Orin not do anything about this? He being such a great god and all, just condescending hand waves.
I don't know about Orin, so I'm not certain. Most gods have celestials to defend them, or other things, but... it is very curious.
I have a question then.
Yes.
So what if one was to deny, like Task kind of rubs his head as he says this. What if one was to deny what he wanted from Still-Haveti, but yet somehow still be able to lose something? How does Still-Haveti have the power to just make things go away without being tethered to someone?
You mean like destroying things or consuming
Yes.
things? He eats things that are wanted, is what he does. And he can also, through the same eye, drag it to himself. Anger him enough and he could drag you into his own realm.
kind of wish he did, so I could kill him myself.
Did he destroy something of yours?
Task like just gives him a glaring look. No fucking insight look is needed. It's just a big yes from Reed.
It probably isn't destroyed. It's probably just with him.
Huh. Why ain't that neat?
I now wonder if we killed Sully, would that sever his connection?
We thought about that, and he turns and looks at Brork, who's just like still staring at the
You see
floor.
Gendo Akari posing on that table?
Yeah, he totally is.
Okay,
Gendo,
good. I just want to
like,
make sure. I want to make sure. I was...
Yeah, no. He actually looks up and he wipes his face, and just stares at Sully, who's just resting. And Edward and Rob so turns goes, yes, we did consider that. But and he turns and looks at the Hoketh cleric, who in turn stares at you guys and goes, the lanterns are lit, but no one is home.
Let me guess, Still-Haveti took her soul.
It seems that way, yes. Killing her would probably do nothing at this point. In fact, it would probably cause more problems than anything, if I were to assume.
Yes.
A soul with no conduit to return to could turn, well, bad in our faith.
So
here's the thing:
it'd be
is that
most beneficial.
Oh my God.
It'd be most beneficial for us to leave her alive then.
They all kind of go silent and look to each other. For now, it seems that way. What was Task going to say?
Task was going to say, well, now that you just summoned one of his creatures back to him, does that mean you now know of a trace to go to him?
Getting there. Edward kind of like scratches his chin. Getting there is the easy part. Staying there is impossible.
Theoretically, he could just will us back out, couldn't he?
Not that you
It's
would
too
be
chaotic.
You'd be consumed by him instantly. I tried to go in my youth, and I lost 2 good friends. That was a mistake.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is personal to you then. Yeah,
well, not potentially, but for now I'm too old for this. I don't do much venturing and much traveling anymore, but
Okay, so then if we can't find any way to do something about this in the material plane, is there no one of the celestial realm that hates this god as much as we do?
Edward just shrugs.
It's not helpful, was it? Nothing? We got nothing? Oh, it sucks. Oh, it sucks.
You're telling me that your pantheon of gods has no one who would like nothing more than to watch Still-Haveti just get rubbed under their heels.
Many gods might not know about him. It's hard to say.
Well, how about this? Then how about we go to the cleric district, pray to every single one of them until one of them says, something's a little fucked up here.
It is rather perplexing that there hasn't been any intervention whatsoever.
Maybe they've forsaken us. Because they hate us.
Or perhaps they are waiting for something.
Perhaps there's some sort of interference.
We'll think about it for a while. We'll knock our heads together. You should get some rest. I smell food. Do you smell food? I smell food.
Borky puts
You do smell
is there a window that Borky can look out of right now?
No, it's just a door and then this room.
Okay.
Well, if you excuse me, then I'll take my leave.
Okay. As you guys exit out, you see Ty Borpington currently in the middle of the prison with a wok and a little makeshift like stove with like candles underneath it. He's currently like flipping around these root vegetables at the moment. And like everyone's kind of gathered around watching him do this in amazement. And no one's really noticing his head, which is pretty good.
This is a very non-judgmental town, which is why the Sun Nazis were not well received.
Yeah. What do you guys do?
Guess there's not.
Maybe the gods have spectrum. Someone says. I agree.
Maybe their internet's down.
Shit, it's been like 2 days and I haven't been able to connect to the mortal plane. What the fuck is going on down there?
And one of the other gods walks in. It's what happens when we don't have enough competition in the local area. It just keeps happening like this.
Ty Borpington is basically serving out. He has like little tiny thin like dishes, and he's serving out food mostly to the children. And he's serving out turnips and squash and things like that. And like there's a little bit of meat in there, but it's like you could tell Ty is like as he's handing out, he's like, oh god, this is probably the worst thing I've made in years. But he's handing out and people are eating, and it seems to be kind of calming people down as well. And as he sees you guys all follow Greckles out, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ty sees you, goes, oh, I saved you guys the best portions for saving my life. And he hands you all plates of food.
Oh, thank you.
What's with the forlorn the faces with the forlorn? I mean, mine's always forlorn because it's a fish, but you know, you guys have muscle, which is great.
Borky goes up and just whispers in his ear, Salai, the girl we were carrying, I saw has been taken and might be damned forever to another plane, and the gods might have forsaken us, but don't tell anyone.
Ah! He starts screaming in the middle of like the jail, and everyone stops what they're doing and looks as he just he keeps screaming.
Borky grabs him and slaps him across his fish face. Look at me!
Oh, no.
Look at
My
me!
beautiful face!
Well, no, you have to understand. I need to tell you about a true god, though. Borky holds up Gripples.
That is a statue.
Oh no!
It's not. It's more than that. He speaks to me. What do you got for me today, Gripples?
Oh god, I'm inspired by it. Ty starts to cry.
Greckles slaps him on the back of his head. We don't need your conversions right now, Borky.
What? It's not that. I just want to hang out. It's a club. It's the Gripples Club.
Well, while this is happening, Panic is actually going to go. They're currently outside the prison, right?
No, you guys are inside still.
Oh,
Outside
well,
is kind of not safe.
Is Panic? Are there any like guards or like prison officials around?
There's one guy who's checking the door, and then you have Sebastian Strong, and then there's two more that appear to be kind of like going through and checking the cells just to make sure everyone's comfortable.
He's going to talk to the one that isn't Sebastian Strong.
Yeah, I wonder why. All
right. Excuse me.
Yes.
I've got a question. Do you keep records of past incidents in here?
No, they be kept in the head prisons.
Ah.
This is just, holding cells for, drunken bastards and things like that,
Ah, well, maybe you might be able to provide me with some information. Have you heard of the Dolmar incident?
Yes, the one with the statues coming to life. I'm aware of that one, yeah.
Yes. We were the ones who solved that incident, but we don't know what became of him. Was he put in a cell or in evidence?
To my knowledge, he was handed over to the man who's in there, and he points towards the interrogation room. What was his name? Edmund? I don't know. Some fancy guy from the Nerazman Collective.
I see.
Apparently they sealed him up in some magic box or something, and shouldn't be a threat anymore.
He's a lich now.
Likely.
Very well. Thank you. You've been helpful.
No problem. Get some rest. Reserve your strength. We don't know what's going on, so.
I need a break today.
I would like to saunter over to Sebastian whenever I can get a second.
He is still entertaining children who are quite enthralled.
In that case, I will whatever checks I need. I would like to use. Where are my spells? There you are. So, Mage Hand, Minor Illusions, Sleight of Hands, anything I need to roll to kind of jump in on the show.
Okay. As Sebastian Strong is he's picked up some juggling. As he's juggling, you throw in an illusionary like chicken that's squawking and crowing, and like you're doing your mimicry to make it scream, and the kids just start laughing and laughing and laughing. It's like the funniest thing they've seen in years. And as he stops to like have the children eat, he turns and goes, "Oh, good teamwork, I say, my friend. It seems to be a reoccurring thing with us."
That is very interesting. The more shady character like myself being this involved with the law, I can't help but find the irony a little amusing.
Well, Doros thinks highly of you, except for him. He nods towards Panic. But he does quite like that short fellow, the kobold right there. Speaks very highly of him.
Oh, he's everyone's favorite. Sebastian, might I have a word with you?
Oh, certainly. Old chum, and he puts his arm around you.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this situation? Is there anything that happened prior to anything that you could tell us?
Well, before the city was built, but the attic was still here.
Sebastian, wait, attic?
Yes, the attic. You know, the attic in the middle of the city.
No, tell me more. I'm sorry, I'm still fairly new to the city.
Well, the attic is, well, it's at the top of the city, of course. Oh, Balderdash, that's all I know.
Really?
Yes, no one knows about it, not even the council, apparently. It's been here since we moved in. Curious.
Is it just a structure?
Appears to be just a large structure. No way in, no way out, and the chains keep it aloft, it seems. We put anchors on them to ensure that no one went tampering, but I doubt anyone can.
So it... sorry, this is out of character, just because I'm not picking up on this. So it floats?
Yeah, it floats.
Okay.
It's like a separate city section that floats.
People just live there without any working knowledge as to why it's happening?
So, like, hold on. Okay, I've been very quiet. I've been very quiet about this. So, fully, out of character, can you explain what this is exactly, Nadine?
Okay.
Sorry.
So what it is that you guys notice as you've been living in Alavast, there's the highest districts, which is where the council buildings are, these large spire-like buildings. And then leading up in the middle, like floating above that, is like, now you know it's the attic. It was basically this giant floating, almost like crystal in a weird way, that's been hovering aloft with chains. It seemed decorative, actually.
So it's just it's like a giant crystal floating in above the center of town?
Yeah, and there's 4 chains that connect down into the middle districts that connect it.
Okay. So the 4 chains are pretty much holding it in place in the center of the city.
Assumably, yeah.
Okay. So this is just a giant crystal. There's no one living in it, or?
No, doesn't look like.
Okay. Then it's called.
There's no windows. It's just a form, and then it's just rising above.
It's called the attic.
It's called the attic. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, Sebastian. I meant before, and just gestures to the door. This happened.
Like today? Well, I met you, and you got arrested, and then you put on a smashing good show with those teacups. Do that again, and I'll arrest you myself. And then we escorted the jerks to their ship, and then, well, everything went terrible. Doro started to cry, and he wrote a letter to his lady, which then me and Welch delivered, and now I'm talking to you.
Fair enough.
I'm afraid I'm not quite one well-vised in the likes of magical and divine, my friend, for I am not a paladin myself.
That's understandable. So, any idea what we're going to do now?
Oh, well, sit and wait, I assume. Oh, perhaps a miracle will come our way.
What's wrong with Brorik? He seems to be kind of a mess.
I don't know. Doros made some mentionings in the past, and we are supposed to keep it hush-hush, so, He just, like, lifts up his chin, like, I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, roll a check. Persuasion?
Yeah, roll a persuasion. How are you going to persuade him?
It's not going to happen. Don't worry about it.
Critical fail.
Hey, that's the best crit. I love how it's a critical fail,
and then a natural 20,
and then a natural 20. Oh, my lord.
Nope, I am not to speak, for I will not say a word. And don't you go talking to Welch. And he adjusts his armor.
Don't tell the rogue not to do things!
Sebastian's not very smart, in case you haven't noticed. And he adjusts
It's not
his...
called Sebastian Smart.
Nope. He adjusts his petticoat and he goes over back and begins to help pass out some food.
Oh, Welch.
Hey man, how's it going?
Oh God.
By the way, can the guys hear this? I would love for them to sit in on this.
Yeah, I think they hear this.
Do you want to come on over, boys?
Oh, what's up?
Welch, quick question for you.
Oh?
So, Broerk's in the other room having an episode, and I'm just kind of curious what might have set that off. He seems to be the most panicked out of all of us, and his name is actually Panic.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh yeah, I heard about you. You're the guy who's like the rival to Doros's lady. I'm watching you.
Trust me, we aren't rivals.
Oh!
It's because is that because Doros is dating her and you lost technically?
Oh!
What?
Oh my God.
What? Explain to me what I said was what. Oh, sorry, it's really good, Mr. Poppington. Really, how is it with just a little bit of salt? He makes a goddamn delicious face.
Welch pulls the toothpick from his mouth and flicks it onto the ground. And he leans up and like, look, Sebastian's an idiot, but you gotta admit his convictions are pretty good. But I'm not part of the military, so my convictions are a little bit, and he rubs his thumb and his finger together.
I throw out 5 gold to him.
On the floor?
No, I gesture to him.
Okay, roll a persuasion check.
Boop-a-doop. Ooh, that's a big 4.
Well, you know, I get a nice salary.
Puts down 20.
Oh.
Okay. He happily takes the 20 gold and he goes, you ever hear of Ginter's Folly?
Actually, yes.
Yes! There's gonna be new information out of this 20 I gave you!
Calm down, little guy.
Wait.
Surprised Doros likes you so much. I guess you're kind of like his parents or something. I don't know.
I just imagine 2 tiny Goliaths.
You mean kobolds?
Yes. No, Goliaths. His parents just are the size of kobolds.
They're just small
okay.
Goliaths.
That makes work. That works.
Anyway, yeah, Ginter's Folly. You know, like the Deadlands outside of town.
We unfortunately had to trek through there.
Oof, unfortunate. I used to be a bandit out there, actually, if you can imagine it. Me, a bandit. Now I'm working for the cops. Oh, that's great.
Were you one of the Were you one of the hungry boys?
Hungry boy. Oh, Maurice and his group. Those guys were great.
Yeah, we
murdered them.
Yeah, they're dead. They're dead as hell. Like,
I'm never getting this 20 back now, guys. Thank you.
why? It's fine. It's fine.
I'm not getting my money's worth after what you just fucking said.
If you know, I can help pay for some of this, dude. You don't have to chuck in every single time.
Yeah, but it just happens to be a fucking trend.
So go ahead, Welsh.
Kind of like was just like he does really quickly. It's like a prayer thing, like rest in peace, my friends. Those guys were great, but they were pretty rough bandits. Anyway, Ginter's Folly, right? I learned about it when I got here. Very interesting business. There was this Azamar named Ivan.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear the name Ivan?
Yeah.
Anyway, they first came here, right? First thing was had to deal with gnolls. Real bad, no problem. Sucked. It was awful. And so once they dealt with the gnolls, they wanted to start, cultivating the lands, get some crops going, make sure people are eating,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they brought in Ivan, and he was part of the Ginter clergy. It's farming people, simple folk. And he comes in, and what people didn't know was that Ivan didn't want to be a farmer or nothing, right? He hated it. He hated tilling the land. He hated planting crops. But he's real good at it. And what he really wanted to do, what I heard, is he wanted to be an adventurer. He wanted to explore. He wanted to get out there,
Sure, that makes sense.
Ginter people don't want to do that. They want to stay, usually. So Ivan setting up all these farms and fields and whatever. All the while, just adventures right there on the rim. and he starts pulling on the chains, is how Doros worded it. And the chains pulled back. Push came to shove, Ivan went AWOL, council was in uproar. They brought in a new Azamar to help. And he looks over to the door.
Brorik.
Yep, they bring in Brork. His voice kind of gets hushed. So they bring in Brork. You know, Paladin of Avon, justice, valor, and all that stuff. They send him out to go get Ivan. He's a young guy. Trainee, I guess. High Paladin, but in the big wide world, everyone's a trainee. And he goes out, and he was supposed to bring Ivan back. But that ain't what happened. See, what Doros says is that Brork killed Ivan. It's pretty crazy. Azamar killing another Azamar.
But did he actually kill him? We were possessed by something undead but alive out there in the salted fields.
Hey, not all things that are dead are put to rest. I think the Hoketh clerics are here.
I suppose
Either
that's
way.
fair.
Either way. Brork, I don't think Brork wants to do it again. I think Brork pulled on the chains of his god, and the god maybe pulled back in that instance, so... He pulls out another toothpick and puts it in his mouth. This is why I don't get involved with clergies. Messy business.
I can understand that. But now it makes me wonder what really did happen.
No, I wouldn't go asking him about it now.
Yeah, it'd be a bad idea. Even Orc to Orc probably wouldn't even tell me. Unless I say I could kill another ASMR much better. We Orcs like to one-up each other. What?
Oh, God.
Anyway, I told you what I know. And don't tell Doros I told you. I like having my limbs on my body right now.
I actually don't talk to Doros all that much, so you're in the clear.
Yeah, he doesn't talk that much either. When he does, though, he says important things. Worth listening to.
And Welsh, really quick question though.
Yep.
Got anything for me when it comes to the attic?
The attic? No one knows about the attic, not even the council. Best of luck.
It's just a giant gem in the sky.
How really quick, how big is this gem?
About the size of like a cathedral.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
It's a big gem.
It's pretty big.
I guarantee you my wife's in there.
I'll be right back for like 5 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
See, now I'm just boyos out of character. I'm starting to wonder if freaking something involving the fallout of Ginter's Folly is locked up in there. Makes me wonder.
There's a bunch of mysteries, man. I don't even know.
And us without a dog. Oh wait, we can Scooby-Doo this.
It's Tarisk. Hooray!
Okay, but
What has Tarisk been doing, by the way? I'm
just-
curious.
He's been sitting. He's just sitting inside. He's very content
if you've
right
been
now.
watching the stream, he's been swallowing, guys. Also, everyone, while we're taking a short break here, please feed Tarisk. He's hungry. He's hungry.
He is very hungry.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I know there's a lot of new people in here tonight. We apologize that you're hearing some rough audio tonight because of the Spectrum internet fiasco. Porky doesn't have a wife. I'm joking. It was a fucking joke, guys. Calm down. Okay, but thank you.
Also, further apologies to Austin because I don't know if my mic is back on track yet or not. It looks like it, but I'm not sure.
gosh.
Well, but is it? Are you recording in the program?
Oh yeah, no, dude, I'm recording. It's just the levels are a little high. Like,
Well, the thing is, he's able to like. That's why we captured on separate audio. That way.
I know, but I don't like to inconvenience our good boy.
I'm back.
You're back?
Yeah.
Yay!
I assume you guys are done talking to Welch at this point.
Yeah, I would actually like to eavesdrop on the door to see if I can hear Borg mumbling anything.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Roll high. 21.
I see. You actually hear silence, except for you hear Brork. He is uttering what sounds like a prayer right now to Avon, literally asking for guidance.
Good luck with that.
And you do notice a few other people as well are also praying. Just people of Ginter's faith, people of other various ones, Hoketh. What do you guys do?
Nothing. My job is
Wait.
done.
If we were of faith, we might be helpful, but
None of us are of faith. We're all very faithless fools.
we're all a bunch of schmucks.
Okay. So you guys rest then?
I suppose so.
Okay. You rest. Who in that conversation before mentioned divine intervention with Edward? That was you, right, Greckles?
I think so. I think was I the first one to mention it, guys?
I think it was like a mixture of both me and you.
Okay.
Oh, let's go on a dream trip together, Task.
Oh, fucking great.
I'll say it's for the sake of this, it's Greckles.
Okay.
All right.
Greckles.
Uh-huh.
You are sitting and you're watching, and suddenly you see a little puff of arcane in front of you, and a piece of paper lands on your lap. I want you to go under found documents.
Oh.
What?
Let's hope I can access it this time.
And I want you to click on note 1.
Ooh.
Spoopy.
Scary.
Hey guys, come here.
What's up?
Porky rubs his eyes as he was nodding off.
Guys, everyone get up.
Oh.
LYS is back.
What?
What?
LYS.
LYS.
Look yourself. Love yourself is back.
Porky, stop it.
What?
Look,
What does
read
it
here.
say?
If a person makes a mistake, are they a villain?
You see a puff of arcane, and you see another note appear.
Oh shit.
And it
What?
lands on your laps.
Do we all see this?
I'm showing
Yeah.
it to you guys.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Or is it what happens after that defines them?
Puff. Another one lands on the table.
Oh shit.
And only you guys seem to be noticing this.
Oh, good. Now we're crazy.
Oh, fucking awesome. We're all nuts.
Or what happened before?
I'm assuming one of you speaking it out loud because Porky can't fucking read.
I literally am.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you see a puff as you see one land in the hallway of the jail cells.
Or is it the now?
The back door opens just a crack.
I sneak up to have a peek.
A note puffs in front of you, Greckles.
They who hesitate are lost. I keep peeking around. I try to stick my beak out the door.
You see outside, you see that acidy tint of the sun. What do the rest of you guys do? Are you following Greckles?
Yeah.
If a person
Yeah.
makes a mistake, are they the villain? Or is it what happens after that defines them? Or what happened before? Or is it the now? They who hesitate are lost.
It's real fucking cute how the gods think it's helpful to be helping us now.
This may very well not be a god.
Task. You see a puff in front of you, and you see a note in front of you show up.
Go fuck yourself.
And it is note 5. It is for you.
They who hesitate are lost.
No, note 5.
That is
That is note 5. But it's labeled note 5 hesitation.
Yeah, this one's labeled something different for you.
Oh.
For you, Task.
Okay, I'm trying to find it. Note violence. Oh. Since when have you allowed your stubbornness and fear to dictate your character? This anger poisons you. Nariel would be so disappointed. Crumple the fucking paper and throw it across the room.
I go to get it.
What did yours say?
As you open it up, Greckles, you can't read it. There's nothing on it.
Dang.
What did it say?
I'm so fucking tired of things thinking they're bigger than me, pushing me around. Let's just fucking go. I'm sick of this shit.
Where are we going now? Hey, hold on. We don't know where we're going. We don't know what to do.
Oh, maybe Tass looks up to the sky. Maybe a magical piece of loose leaf would like to tell us what the fuck to do.
You see another note pop up.
Porky just points out, it looks like they got a letter for you.
I am no master of questions. I open doors. If you have questions, you must ask them for yourself. For time waits for no one. Follow my touch. I'll be waiting. Fucking amazing.
Did he read that out loud?
Yes, he read that out loud.
Are there any pathways in the shadows that we could slink out and around to?
You do see alleyways, yes.
Oh, let's get sneaking. I'm doing it.
All right.
But I'm gonna go really slow, waiting for any paper prompts.
Okay, there is one. You see one flash in a nearby alleyway.
That way.
All right.
Are we all stealthing?
I'm stealthing 18.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna roll stealth too because Borky's known for his stealth.
I have opened for you a door. Follow it and seek out the attic.
20.
While your decisions are your own, I would recommend that the one you call Tarsk remain with a trusted friend. This is simply between us. I'm sure you understand.
What? Oh my god. Mr. Boppington!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
What the? I'm so confused as to what the hell is going on right now. Are we being like directly contacted by a divine being or someone who's?
I'll take my chances, Panic.
Yeah, because by all accounts, we're probably being pulled around by Still-Haveti, but fuck it, we got nothing else to do.
Panic's gonna look to the sky. If you're a god, send me some really swanky pants.
Nothing happens.
Well,
okay. I think it's safe to say that this is not the divine make.
Okay, that's clearly.
This is our best lead so far, however. So
but it said, it said if you should leave Tarsk with a friend, who do we trust more? To Ty Boppington. Real talk here.
Cass walks up to Willow.
Well,
Oh, hi.
Willow would be the best option. Helga does not particularly like
Cass
Taurus.
takes the whistle, puts it in her hand, and points over to Tarsk. Watch him for me.
Oh, okay. Do I have to feed him? How much food do I feed him? Does he need a walk?
He does not need that much assistance. He can take care of himself.
Okay. She looks and his one eye blinks, the other eye blinks after it.
You might want to tell her how to use it.
Really,
If you need him for any situation, if you are separated, just blow the whistle. He'll come.
Okay.
Really, the greatest pet of all time.
Yes.
Real low maintenance. Kills your enemies.
Glorified
Guys.
pet rock.
Time waits for no one.
Pet
Let's
rock
go.
with teeth.
All right. You guys set off into the streets, and as you guys are going through the narrow alleyways in the darkness, you do see those creatures coming through. There's no point in engaging them at this point. They seem disinterested in what is in the darkness. They are interested. They're currently just like scouting through the streets, just occupying them almost. And as you guys are walking, Borky, a piece of paper just slaps into your face.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Do I open? What do I open again?
You open found documents, and you have note 7 is yours.
For Borky. Oh. Can Borky read it even though he can't read?
Yeah, you can read it as out of character.
Okay. But I can't read it in character, so Borky has no idea what it is.
Yeah, no. I can read it for you if you'd like.
But will like a character be reading it to him? Like, or how do we do this? He can't read.
It's a picture. This is you're getting a picture.
Oh, note 7.
You see an image on the paper.
Oh shit! I thought that was actually writing. Sorry. You see drawn. I'm sorry. I didn't actually read it yet. I didn't want to spoil myself. All right. Borky sees drawn an intricate and hyper detailed sketch of a watchtower, one you have seen before. When making your way through the Middle Arcana district, there's a red O marked around a smaller, more humble building next to it. I got a map. Porky holds it up.
Yeah, you guys see the same picture.
It's a map here. Yeah, it's for me. This is mine. I got picture. I got art.
All right, then lead the way.
Where is this? Does anyone know? I don't remember.
Wait, how did Borky read that?
It
It was a picture.
It's
It was
a
a
picture.
picture. It's a picture.
It's a picture here. You remember that big watchtower in the place with all the magic people right in the middle?
Yeah, the Arcane District.
Yes, yeah, no, yeah, there. Just go to that, and there's like a little building to the right of it. It's a big red O. I think that means we go there. Yeah.
Rumble fungus?
Is that rumble fungus?
No, it's when you guys were going through from the crafting district into the middle arcana district, going in through the tunnelway, there was a large watchtower, like completely unassuming.
Oh, okay.
But now it being pointed out to you, you do remember it. You're like, oh right, that was a thing that was there. I just didn't pay attention to
Okay,
it.
So we just make our way.
Well, make our way with all these fucking things skittering around.
All right, let's go that way.
Good. Was it a good drawing, by the way?
Very good. It was
Ooh.
almost photorealistic in a way.
That's good. That's good art. I would commission this person.
Okay, moving on.
Okay. Alavas has many alleyways and means around it, and most of the creatures can be dispatched. It's mostly the mouther creatures, the ones with the small leechy mouths, and you're able to, with quick like swipes of an arrow, like knock them out. But most of them seem to hiss at the dark. They won't go where the light of Still-Haveti will not touch. You're not seeing as many of the large goo, almost tar-like monsters as much anymore. And when you do see them almost cleaning up the streets, picking up things and adding it to themselves. You also see some of them like forming together to become bigger.
Gross.
Weird.
All right. Well, stay out of the light and just keep moving forward.
Okay. I want everybody to do a stealth check again.
Can't wait for this to fail. Let's go.
Stealth check.
I rolled a 20 earlier. Can that stand?
I got a 22.
21.
No. 20.
All right,
Nice.
I rolled a 20 right before we left. That was my stealth roll. Do I have to?
That was for the first part. You need to roll again here.
No.
Roll it up. Roll it up, big boy.
21.
Oh wow.
Nice.
You guys are like jumping from roof to roof and like full on Assassin's Creed, like hiding in the dark, like 007 style, like leaning up against walls, and like the moment the creatures go, you're like, go, 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 go.
Are we jumping off
You
high
guys like
things into
tumble
hay bales?
forward. Yeah, you guys are diving into hay bales and like totally like on the ground, like rolling.
Everyone's a ninja.
We
At one point, you all
fighting.
At one point, you're all wearing different size barrels, and like you're scooting across like the road and abandoning them on the sides.
They all have little eye holes, and Panic's is located near his crotch.
Eventually, yeah.
You're going the wrong way, Panic. You're supposed to go this way.
Oh, I think I'm going the right way.
No, this way. This way.
Porky Pop knocks him with the barrel.
This way.
As you guys abandon your barrels, you see now to the right of you, as you look up the road, you see now that tower in the photo, and you see a ladder, a very like firm, well-placed ladder that would lead you up there.
Is it in the light?
It appears to be in the light, yes.
Oh.
How much space is between the last part of the shadow and the ladder?
About 60 feet.
Silly question. How big is Borky's barrel?
Borky's barrel is 6 feet tall and about, I don't know,
So
circumference.
he's squatting in.
That's actually a good idea. But please say what you
Got a
wanna say.
better idea, folks.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
So what I might be able to do, I can create an obscuring mist that could cover all of this up, but we would effectively be blind during it. Do you think we could make it up that ladder?
I'm talking to you guys.
As long as we can have a straight path going towards it. I have something that we could probably add to this. We could possibly start this, but then roll a barrel down so at least they have something to distract them.
It's not a terrible idea.
So, Borky, when we give the signal, you toss one of the barrels down a direction that we are not going.
Okay, let me just see here if I have anything else. Okay.
Oh, that's actually.
What?
Wait,
What?
wait. One more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing. I actually did think of something. Does anyone else have rope on them?
Yeah, I got rope right here.
Borky has rope.
Good. Let me borrow that.
Yep.
Borky throws the entire thing of rope on him.
Thank you. I want to. So you said it was 60 feet, right?
The spell can.
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
No, yeah, 60 feet
I
to
know
the
what
tower.
I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Explain what you're planning.
My plan is that I tie rope to the arrow, aim towards the ladder, grab the rope. When we start the spell, grab the rope and take it all the way to the ladder.
It's a good idea.
Okay.
Though they might. Do you think they might see it?
That's why we have the barrels.
All right, we can give it a shot. Let me know when I need to get this going.
Borky has the barrel on his shoulder.
When do I need to roll this thing?
We'll let you know. No, you're not rolling it. You're throwing it, because if you roll it, that will just allow them. That will make them look in the direction where it came from first.
Okay, that's
So
fair.
Porky, you gotta throw that as far as you can.
Oh, but what if I shoot? What if instead? Hear me out. I had an idea. So what I'm thinking is, instead of me throwing it, because I'm scared I'll mess it up. I really am.
Okay. Greckles puts a claw upon your shoulder. Borky, I need you to reach deep down.
Greckles puts
I need you to reach deep down into your proud orc heritage.
Gosh.
I need you to pull out as much of that raw strength as you can and chuck that barrel without thinking about it. Can you do that for me?
Also, Borky, one more thing before you answer him on that. It's time to get Borky.
Okay, but if I mess up, it's your fault for believing in me.
Borky turns.
All right, so when I give the signal, you throw the spell, you throw the barrel, and I'll shoot the arrow.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
So,
jeez. Hang on. Out of character. Just hang on. Out of character, really quick. It only holds a 20-foot radius, and I don't think I can move it.
The radius, if you cast it at second level, the radius of the fog increases by 20 feet as well.
So that's 40.
Yeah.
We have just enough wiggle room so that by the time they do notice the fog, we'll be at the ladder.
What if I say we do the fog, they notice the fog, and then we throw the barrel, and then the barrel crashes, and then they'll be distracted that way instead?
Because then that just gives them all the opportunity to go in towards the fog, because the fog is where the barrel came from.
Yeah, plus, if they do get close to us, I have this thing, and he pulls out the pipes of haunting.
All right, give me a second, though. I'm going to have to prep this.
All right, you prep that. Yep, I'm prepping my arrow. I'm giving it enough distance that I can I can shoot this arrow, and there's enough slack that I can grab it, and we can fish onto it.
Okay.
I've lost it. My rope is gone now. Okay.
I want you to roll a attack task with advantage.
Okay.
Because your target isn't moving, and it's also a good decent.
A 20?
Yeah, you totally hit it. Okay.
All right, hit it and go.
You see Greckles take a deep breath. His hands take form. To Kaisen Metsubushi no Jutsu! And you just see the puff of smoke just come out through the area.
All right, let's move. We only have a little bit of time.
And now
Throw it. The barrel.
And now, okay, do I do a strength check then?
Yeah, do a strength check with advantage.
24.
Nice. 24.
Yeah.
You lob the barrel, Borky. It bounces off one corner, and for a second you're like, no, but then it bounces onto its side and shatters. And as it does, you see, before you all run into the mist holding onto that rope, you see 50 of those leech like monsters just coming out of gutters, cutting out of holes in the walls, and just like piranhas, they dive into the barrel and start squirming into like cracks and crevices of it.
Get up the ladder, go, go.
Oh my god, they're like land squirrels, like land piranha.
You guys rush up the ladder. It's a ladder. I'm not going to make you roll anything. You guys rush up the ladder. It's very hard to see with the mist, but you manage to all make your way. Task, you're the first one. You make it to the top, and you get a breath of fresh air.
Cool. Are they following us?
As you turn and look, they appear to be scattering again from the barrel, seeing that it's not an appropriate target.
Are we all up here?
I assume yes, that all of you
Yeah,
guys.
I'm pushing everyone through the door.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
You guys are currently on like the top wall of the second ring of Alavast at the moment. And as you guys are on the top wall, you hear loud booming noises, like almost like harsh, like wood and stone impact into giant pudding. And as you look down, if you remember your first time visiting the Middle Arcana district, there were those two giant golems embedded into the wall.
Yeah.
You currently see them like kaiju style fighting a bunch of the goos that have been put together, and they're currently fist fighting down below you guys.
Oh,
Are they like are they punching down?
Yeah, they're punching.
Oh man, that's good.
That is amazing.
Oh, that is so
Yeah.
awesome.
Are there any of these things up here on this ring in our general direction?
No, you appear to be safe. It doesn't look like anything's been able to climb up here yet. So
All right, let's
you
get
do
back
see in
into
the
the
distance,
shadows.
like in the far distance, you see a few of the goo monsters, but it looks like mostly like small puddles of them currently forming like on the wall. Like
All
they're
right, let's-
almost growing.
Let's get into a shadow before Still-Haveti gets any ideas.
That's exactly what I do.
Borky
you guys go up
Bloodborne-
against a wall.
Borky Bloodborne rolls into a corner.
Do we need to reroll stealth?
Yeah, I'll say the real stealth for this.
26.
26, that's success.
16.
Success.
20.
That's a success. Wow, you guys are really stealthy.
Borky bragging goes for a stealth roll. 16.
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
Good. As you guys back up against the wall, you realize, Panic, you turn and you look, and this is the building that was on the picture. And as you stand there, Panic, a piece of paper lands itself in the opening of your shirt.
Whoa, buddy.
Panic looks up and he just holds his hands up with a shrug. He's just like, really?
Hey.
He takes it out of his cleavage and unravels it and looks at it.
If you go under notes, if you've found documents, number 8 is yours.
LYS getting fresh.
Oh, Panic's eyes are gonna widen at that first word, and he is gonna be like, "Huh. Now would be the time to use that key." And he's gonna take out the ceramic key that said LYS on it.
Okay. It is still goofy and way too big. And as you turn your head over, you see a standard lock, like a iron lock in the door. The building itself is really shabby. It's like very weirdly enough, it's like bad stonework, very crude, like thatched roof. It definitely doesn't have a lot of love. The building next to it is gorgeous. It's beautiful, pristinely made, dwarven architect. What do you do?
Panic's going to look for something that looks like a big goofy key slot and try to shove it in there.
Roll an investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if we should do the same.
Yeah, you guys can all do this.
11.
Investigation.
12.
I'm critical failure. I'm just looking down at all the goo monsters. No, thank you, son.
That key won't work on anything, thinks Task.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck is even gonna go to that?
Borky, is Borky gonna roll an investigation? Also, you rolled an insight.
Oh, I did. Oh,
Yeah.
I completely forgot those were different things for a second. My bad.
Now, I might have spaced a little bit. Is there a door?
That's a 21.
Oh, never mind.
As you're looking around, like you go around the building, you like you smack parts of the wall, you like look at like cracks between the bricks, and as you look at this building, the only keyhole is the one that's on the door, but it's too small. But you have the key, and there is a keyhole right there.
Panic, touch the key to the keyhole.
Try and force it in.
That's what I was going to do. Also, Monty, just quick out of character, can everybody else in the party see that note?
Nope, only you.
Okay, don't open it.
Okay.
I'm telling the rest of the party don't open the note if they can't see it.
Oh, well, whatever.
Okay. He's going to shove the key against the keyhole.
As you do, you feel warmth to it, almost like wax heating up, and it slowly changes shape as you push it in. It takes the form of the lock on the inside to the point where it becomes flat, and the entire front portion of that lock becomes flat, and you hear a tick.
That's neat.
Huh.
Cool.
Panic is going to try to open the door.
All right. You gently push the door open. And inside you see another door, a very nice door. A large double porcelain door.
Ooh, double porcelain. What does that mean?
Does it appear to be locked as well?
You don't see any locks on it, no.
I'll try to mage hand against it.
Okay. You trying to pull it open?
Is there a mechanism to make it to pull it?
Yeah,
Or is it
there
just
are
like a
handles.
Okay, yeah, I'll just pull on the handle.
Porky pulls
Okay.
on him, just too. Like he puts his hand right beside Greckles.
Okay. So you're also opening the other door?
Yep.
I guess so.
Okay. You grab one handle. Borky, you grab the other. The rest of you come into the building, I assume.
Yep.
As you do, immediately the door behind you closes.
Spoopy.
Whoa.
Hello?
Hello?
Oi. What does LIA stand for?
Borky says to the room.
Silence, nothing.
Oh.
Is it dark?
Are you guys opening the door? Well, it's dark in there now.
Yeah, I'm still trying to open the door with mage hand.
Borky
Okay,
reaches
it
into
takes-
the bag. Oh, sorry. What? Sorry.
As you grab with your mage hand, it takes some give. You see some cracking, some dust, almost like from new pottery. As you pull the door, you hear and it gravelly opens up. You scrape the bottom of the floor, and you are immediately met with a gust of wind. Not harsh enough to knock you off your feet, but it's very windy.
So we're in a big room now that we can't see right now, or like what? What? Sorry, I'm a bit confused.
You guys are currently inside of the building. You just use the key in, and opening the door, you get a gust of wind, and as you look out, you see a precipice made out of porcelain, and you see the white crystal of the attic in front of you.
So the room's lit then?
The room is lit now. It appears that this room is a portal that leads to the entrance of the attic. You are currently with the door open, standing on the attic.
Oh.
Task will walk forward.
Yeah, I'll make my way in.
Oh
I'm going towards that
Same.
crystal.
Real quick, how beautiful is all this? How ornate is it all?
It is super ornate. There are mosaic tiles of ivory, white, and black. You see carvings, almost like soapstone carvings, but in porcelain and ivory. It seems untouched by weather and of age. And the chains you see now as you walk across, the wind gushing through your hair, through your scales, and through your feathers. You see the chains coming down to the city you know, just a speck on the ground.
Damn.
And as you...
Just
And as you-
damn.
Sorry.
God, I'm gonna punch you.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know the second one was gonna happen. I mean that.
Oh my god. Sorry. As you guys make your way around, I want everybody to roll another investigation check.
Can do.
Ooh, that's a big 7 for me.
I'm starting to reconsider my
6.
stance on this being not a divine being.
12.
Okay.
That's a 12 as well.
This is the kind of place you bring your first date to.
You see now forming into the crystal of the attic a doorway, and it opens.
What?
Oh god, Kingdom Hearts is light.
Wait. So like in the one of the walls, or
In one of the walls of the actual attic, like the giant crystal-looking structure itself, 2 doors kind of like form themselves, like almost like you ever see like an object coming to the surface of like flowery water, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like dyed water. It feels like that. Like the door presses up against, and you see the faint like imprint of it, and then it just becomes a real door and creaks open.
Oh, that's ominous. Let's go in.
Porky walks up to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll walk up to it too.
Follow up.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys all walk inside?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna do it.
We're fucking led this far. Unless whoever's following us has something else passive aggressive to say.
You said there were 2 doors or 1 door, Nadine?
They're double doors.
Oh, doors.
So one doorway.
All right. Does it open in or does it get pushed in?
It gets pushed in.
And now it's opened, right?
Yeah, you guys open it up and you see just kind of a gray darkness inside.
Can we see into the darkness? Is this like supernatural or?
It seems large, like you're in a large cavernous room.
Borky reaches into the bag of holding, his fanny pack of holding on the left, and pulls out the lantern of revealing.
Good boy.
I'm gonna roll a perception.
What?
Okay.
A 25.
All right, and Borky turns it on and looks straight into the gray.
Okay. You see the gray extend out, and it becomes it's a room. It's just a room made of porcelain. And as you all enter in, gently, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, both the doors close behind you.
Oh. Well, I hope we could get out after this.
I don't think we were being lured here as part of a trap.
I mean, it's an elaborate trap, so if they get the kill, they deserve it.
Borky starts moving forward.
Borky, as you move forward, you run right into a porcelain wall. It's even with the light, it's hard to see where the room begins and the room ends. 'Cause it's all white.
But considering we all have natural dark vision, we still see darkness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Borky, as you're holding up the lantern, it begins to glow even more intensely. Like it glows even more and more and more. And you almost feel a resistance to it. Someone's trying to take it from your hand.
Oh, it is mine. Aye.
Borky grips it harder.
Okay. It keeps pulling.
Like something's pulling it then towards?
Yes, something's pulling your lantern. It's almost like an invisible force has grabbed the lantern and it's pulling it.
Borky lets it take. Borky walks towards where the force is pulling it.
Guys, this way, follow me.
It leads you into the middle.
Ugh.
It's good. You guys watch as like Borky is like on skis, like
Whoa.
being pulled.
Whoa, whoa. No.
And it begins to lift up the lantern up, like straight up.
Oh, shit, it's
Might wanna
mine.
let go of that.
It belongs to me, I'm not going to.
You watch as Borky is lifted up off of his feet. Roll a strength, actually athletics check. To hold on.
This is what happens when you're stubborn, children.
You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Fair critical failure!
No. You're holding on to for dear life, but this lantern, as nice as it doesn't have very much purchase for the fingers or the fingernails, and you fall right on your butt on your brand new pants. And you take 3 points of butt damage.
Fuck me ass.
And you watch as the lantern begins to shake, and the light is pulled from it, and the lantern itself crashes down next to you, Borky, empty. And the light, almost like paint over a canvas, begins to spread across every part of the porcelain wall.
Oh.
And at this point, the entire space that you guys have occupied is now light. You can now see it.
Ooh.
All of it's light?
It's like Disney.
Yeah, and you feel a peacefulness. And you definitely do not feel like you are just the four of you anymore. And you almost feel as the room itself breathes. It breathes in and it breathes out.
Oh God, no, word to God, no, fuck.
Greckles calls out, "RULYS?"
Yes. I am Lies.
Oh God.
So
Why
you're
have you brought
lying.
us here?
Why have I brought you here?
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
That's cool.
When have you ever achieved something in Alavast? Without a friend. And immediately you guys are hit with the vision of Raoul. And then immediately afterwards, Marcus Sweet. And then it ends. You're back in that porcelain room.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
I was weird.
I suppose the answer then is none.
Is that wrong?
No? Don't think so.
Good.
Thanks.
You did not answer my question. My note that I sent you in the jail prison. If a person makes a mistake, are they a villain?
No, they're not.
No.
Depends if they're proud of it.
You try to be wise. That is admirable, Orc.
Thanks.
But be careful. In creating wisdom, we often get swallowed by a sense of self-righteousness. Do you want to help Soliandris?
Absolutely.
Good. Do you want to kill Still-Haveti?
Yeah.
Porky looks over at Task.
He's on the list.
Lists. Guidelines. You feel the room breathe again. In this place, you will lose much, but you will gain so much more.
What
You
more
may
can be
hate
taken away
me.
from us?
What was that?
Task like folds his arms. What more can be ripped from me?
I do not take away. I do not try to. I try to help. But there is hurt in healing. I'm sure you are well aware.
Task like pulls the armor off his burnt arm, holds it up, looks at it. You could say I'm well acquainted with that. Puts it back on.
I do not heal physical pain. There are mortals who can do such things. Before I help you, there must be first a promise made.
What promise?
What happens here, meeting me, you cannot speak of this to anyone. Not a soul, not a crumb, not a clue. Do you accept?
I accept.
I accept.
What? What the hell? I've taken enough words to the grave. I accept.
I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
Blink, blink.
Porky, just
Agree.
agree.
Yeah, I was making a joke, but okay, yes. God.
Porky, we might be in the presence of a god. This is not the time for jokes.
I treat everyone equally, but yes.
And you?
Who's that aimed at?
You watch as the ground beneath you shifts actually. It bumps up like a child kicking under the covers. Kind of knocks you around on your feet a bit. And you?
I accept.
Reluctantly. Very well. By the words that bind you here. No handwritten statement, no words shall pass your lips that will speak of me. This memory will be shared amongst the five of you.
Five?
There will be a fifth. I hope.
Do you speak of Sully?
Yes. We can help her. But you will need me. Step through the first door. And
Steps
two
through.
doors. Oh, jeez, okay. Hold
Yeah,
on.
just going in.
All right, you guys go in, and you see a long hallway. You see a very, very long hallway. And it appears to lead into a bigger room down at the end. And being outside the attic, it's not particularly... Oh, I'm getting... Sorry. And looking... Oh, who's echoing? I think... Oh, that was you, Snake. Sorry. And looking outside, like, when you guys were outside in the attic, like the outermost part, it was not that big outside. This is huge inside. There's obviously some sort of work and play here. And you guys walk down the hallway.
I freaking run it.
You run it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, one quick second, guys. I want to get my charger for my phone so I don't end up getting kicked off.
Okay.
Right. Absolutely. All right, guys, let's take a quick 2-minute break. Holy crap. Guys, thank you so much for the bit drops. This is really fun. Holy crap. I was doing a bit. What were we talking about? Smart. Just what you said it was. Yeah. Porky points his head. Hey. So serious, Greckles. This is
okay. No.
This is out of character right now. Shh. We still have the magical music playing. Shh.
Okay, we good.
We good?
Okay, we good.
Yeah. What's wrong? What's wrong? One second. Say your thought, Goomba. What's wrong, man?
No, okay. Look, there's a lot about Greckles you don't know.
Oh, I know.
And there's a lot of stuff that no one's really asked about. But you see a determination in his eyes. He is willing. This is stuff that he regularly believes in and is embracing this full. Like, there is no delay in his step, in his word, or in his action. He's doing what he is told because he wants to save Sully that bad.
Yeah. No, I've totally gotten that from how you've been acting. You're like, this is a fun Greckles arc.
As you guys walk, well, some of you walk, and then Greckles, you run. By the time you reach the room, there's something on your face.
I touch my face.
You feel a porcelain mask on your face.
Tight.
Ooh.
You're fucking a mod now, my dude.
As you all reach the inner chamber and you look at each other, Panic, you are wearing a mask of a weeping tiefling woman.
Oof.
Task, you are wearing a mask that looks like Darkus's face.
Oh, good!
Porky, you are wearing the mask of a very ferocious war chieftain who you know. And Greckles, you are wearing a mask you've never seen before. A very intricate mask.
Can you describe it at all to me?
It is a bird mask. It looks like sacred and ritualistic in a nature, but it's cracked. There's a crack on it. And you see now forming up in front of you this creature.
Oh no.
Oh fuck me.
I can't wait.
Scale.
Oh, Scale's big.
For scale.
You see a mask. You see a smiling mask come out of the floor, and you see ethereal, almost like lion-like body. Actually, it forms like an ethereal body to itself, a lion, and it sits resting with paws crossed, and it looks at you, and it goes, "Rip the veil off your face."
I just immediately tear it off.
As you go to grab it, it's stuck. It is stuck on, like almost cemented to your face. The rest of you try to take off your masks as well?
Yep. Yeah.
Porky
You
gets on.
pull.
Oh, okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Porky gets down on all fours and tries to smash the mask against the porcelain. It's not coming off.
It's stuck on good.
Task will take the end of his spear and try to crowbar this thing off his face.
You attempt to, and you almost hear the metal of the spear almost bending.
Greckles sits down in a very meditative state and starts breathing very, very deeply.
Actually,
and
sorry, go on. Sorry.
And
attempts to go into a trance of emptiness.
Can Panic, looking around at everybody trying to take their masks off and failing, and then Grekel sitting down and this ethereal entity before him, can he try to figure out what is going on?
Use
Like-
it. Roll an arc. Ooh.
I-
What would this be?
Actually, I
what knowledge would this be?
Actually, I
You
have.
know what? Roll knowledge religion.
Ooh.
Can we all do that, or
Just Panic, because Panic. That's what Panic is doing in the
All right.
moment. to
That's
remember
Knowledge, religion. That is
Oh!
a crit.
Natural.
And a natural 20.
Natural
24.
You've heard of gods giving mortals trials. And this appears to be a trial. Removing the mask by a physical means and by a mental means doesn't seem like that's going to work. And you see now that mask, which is large, of lies, comes right up to your face, like a couple inches from your face.
Oh, zooms right in.
I see you understand.
This mask. It's supposed to represent our fears, our
Something
inhibitions.
that you must lose to gain so much more. You will be first. Step through the door.
And you watch as Lies backs in and his mask goes up against the wall, almost melding into the wall, and the face melds down into a door frame and opens up for you.
Oh, it's so cool.
I can and I know what is on my mask, right? Don't
Yeah,
I?
you know, you're aware.
Lost. He just sort of puts his hand on his face. He's like, no, I can't lose this. I need to know. I need to know why she left.
Follow me.
He's gonna walk forward.
You guys watch as, for you guys, what you see now Panic walk through the porcelain like it was made of water. You don't see the door. Only Panic sees the door. And you see him disappear. I want the rest of you guys to mute your microphones. Except for Connor.
I am afraid to do that because I think my audio will shut off.
Right, that's fair. Okay, no, you're fine then. Just don't talk then.
Of course.
I'll mute mine though.
Okay. Panic, you are immediately in a field. You are in a field that you recognize in your home village, very far away. And as you look down at yourself, you're a child. You're 8 years old.
Do you remember?
I do.
Do not hesitate. Do not be afraid. I won't take that much from you. I do not take away memories. I give them back. And that too can be a crime. And you see a bunch... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I have to know why. I have to know she loves me.
That I cannot answer. For you must find that yourself.
And I don't want to lose that chance.
You won't. So long as you try. But you must lose something to gain much more. And you see a bunch of kids playing up on the hill. And you feel a small push behind you. And as you look behind you, you see a man standing, a tiefling. And you see that they're wearing the white mask of lies over their face. And they give you a push, and they jut their head to the children. A memory. I can show you this. But your actions cannot change what happened. Play it out as you remember.
Okay. Panic will walk towards the kids then.
All right. You know these kids. They were from your home village. They're all humans. And the moment you start to get closer and closer, they stop playing. And you feel ostracized. They stop and they look at you. And they kind of give you that glance. You know that glance. You're the weird kid on the block. They don't want to have anything to do with you. And one of the little girls goes, hi, Virgil.
Hi.
We gotta go now. And you hear one of the boys go, don't talk to him. His mom's a demon. And the boys run off. And the girl stops and kind of gives you one glance. Bye. And she runs off too, leaving you up on top of the hill.
Bye. And Panic will turn around with tears in his eyes and walk back down the hill.
It hurts. I'm sorry. I needed you to see this. It will make sense soon in time. Will you be okay? Are you willing to proceed?
Yes.
Good. And immediately the field disappears, and you're back in another white porcelain room, and you see a set of instruments on a table. You see a lyre. You see a pan flute. You see a guitar. You see drums. And you see a trumpet. Which of these is your least favorite?
What were they again?
It was a lute, a pan flute, a guitar, drums, and a trumpet. You know that the trumpet is usually used by dwarves. It's a dwarven instrument of grandiose attention.
Panic is going to walk up to the trumpet. He's going to tap the little keys on it.
You do not like the trumpet.
More or less by association, but yes.
I see.
I try my best.
What about the pan flute?
I try my best.
The pan flute.
Try my best.
It was always a bit too complicated for me. I could never get my fingers in my mouth in the right position at the same time. It's fine, but
You don't remember.
I don't remember.
You're immediately standing in the middle of the Bard College. You're wearing your uniform with your guitar strapped to your back. And you're currently getting ready for your test, your performance test, where you had to invite people in to watch you to be graded. And you're standing before the stage. You walk out and you see the instructor in the audience sitting, stern, bald man. His name was Gulliver. He hated you. You swear he hated you. And his brow purses as he sees you come in. And you look to the audience and you see two people. You see a woman who you think may have had some interest in you. And you see a halfling man who seems very excited to see you perform. And you step up on stage. I want you to make a performance check for your test.
With my modifiers?
With your modifiers, yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing not with advantage because of the lion's cloak, though.
No, you don't have that.
Okay.
On you.
Performance.
Okay.
That is a 22.
It is very good. It is a very stellar performance. And your two audience members give you a very good amount of applause. And the professor kind of rolls his eyes, but you do know that you got a C+ on that. You got a C+ on that grade. You needed it to pass. And Lies steps up to you and goes, "They came to see you play. You never went to see a person play, did you?
Did I?
You didn't.
I didn't.
You had too much to do, too.
I had too much to do.
You had better things to play, than listen to lesser instruments. And he holds out his hand to you, offers his hand to you.
Panic is going to take his hand.
He grabs you and he pulls you, and as he does, you step out of your body almost. And the young you know and you watch straps the guitar back onto his back and steps off the stage, and you see the two people come up to you, and like the two audience members, and the one girl's like, oh, give me your autograph or whatever, and the guy goes, oh, it was really great, like you're fantastic, like really nice genuine praise. And then you kind of say farewell and you kind of leave, and for a moment you think to follow yourself, and then Lies stops you, and he looks to the halfling. You don't remember. And the halfling pulls out a poster which says pan flute solo on it. And you remember that this test was very important and it had one particular thing about it. You follow the halfling through the school, and eventually you get...
This is ethereal me following this halfling?
Yeah, you're ethereal now at this point.
Okay.
You're following next to Lies. And you both, like, Lies lets you go. You can turn away. He's waiting for you. He's letting you make this choice yourself.
No, Panic is going to follow the halfling.
Okay. The halfling goes up to your door and he puts up a poster for a pan flute solo on your dorm door. And he smiles and he leaves. You never went. He failed the grade. No audience members. Instant fail.
I had too much to do. I had to study.
Shh. It is okay. It is the past. It is done. If a person makes a mistake, does it make them a villain?
No.
We must now look to the now. Follow me. And your etherealness fades and you're back to yourself. You are now back in that white room. And you see now sprouting from the porcelain on the ground trees. And Lies is gone. And you see a woman, a tiefling woman, walking forward through the trees.
How old is she? And does she look like me?
She looks like you. And she looks older. And you watch as she kind of pushes her way through a bush and begins to disappear. What do you do?
Panic's going to run after her.
Okay. I want you to roll an acrobatics check for me.
17.
You begin to run, and as you run, you see now dashing next to you a deer leaping over the bushes and staring at you with a mask of Lies looking at you. You're trying to follow her. Because you want her. Why?
I need to know.
Why do we follow?
I need to know if she loves me. I need to know if anyone in this world loves me.
Jump, Panic, jump. There's a ravine, and you leap over, and you stumble, but you crawl up, and you run, and you keep running, your breath panting, your lungs are sore, you run, and she's just always out of range. Just every single time you think you're going to reach her, she's just too far away, and Lies stumbles next to you. I want to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. That's a 5.
You run. You're not in shape. You've seen better days. You run, and you eventually you stop. No matter how hard you try, you run for hours. There's no sun, but you know you've been running for hours, and you run and you run and you run, and then you stop and you breathe. Your throat is sore, your mouth is dry, your legs beneath you are achy and sore. The deer comes up to you and stops.
I was built for form, not function.
Indeed. And the deer looks behind you. Panic. No. Virgil. Why do you do unto those which you do not wish upon you? Look behind you, Virgil.
Panic. Virgil looks around.
As you look behind you in the path that you've taken, you see Ozzy. You see a range of people who you loved and left. You just left them. And you see them all behind you. Why do you do it to them, as she does it to you?
I don't know if I'm even capable of it. Can I love other people?
Love is not built of romance.
If nobody loves me, if I can't even love myself, if my father can't love me, if my mother can't love me, how am I to give it to other people if I have none?
You can do it by speaking true. Let them loose of this pain you feel. For an end, though sad, is an end, and peace can be made after. An end is a new beginning. And you'll find that friendships, an appreciation for another, will bring love to you. When you give, and you do not try to take, you will find that those will give willingly to you. I cannot tell you what you will find when you find your mother. I have seen her thoughts. Her goals are intriguing.
I just need to see her.
I know. And there are many who wish to see you. You must let them go.
Let them go?
You must be honest. If you do not love them, and I mean love them, you must let them go. You must be true. Ozzy, he sent you potions. He thinks that you love him. And perhaps you do. But perhaps not at the caliber that he thinks. Perhaps it is time you speak truth, and do what is right, just as your mother should do for you.
Panic is looking at the ground at this point. And he slowly looks up and he's nodding his head. You're right.
Rip the veil off your face.
Panic reaches up and he grabs the porcelain mask on his face and he pulls.
It comes right off. You
Underneath
have lost
it, Panic has tears streaming down his face.
You have lost much, but gained so much more. The trees descend back into the ground slowly. And the mask, the deer, begins to take on a new form. another man's form, and he walks up to a wall of the porcelain chamber and once again places the mask on and opens a door. And panic exits.
Panic steps through it, yeah.
Okay. And you enter an empty chamber. You don't see Task, you don't see Borky, and you don't see Greckles. And Lies turns to you and goes, "If you could wait a while. It shouldn't be too long.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Lies.
And if I could, don't call me Virgil.
I won't. I know you don't want to be called that. Like I said in the chamber before, this is just between us.
Thank you.
Of course.
And Panic sits down. Does he have his stuff with him?
Yep.
Panic is just going to idly strum, not even really creating melody, just playing notes on his guitar while he sits in complete silence.
The strings feel warm to your hand.
I look down at my guitar. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was just seeing a little strange.
It looks like someone's been using it.
Panic just looks at his guitar. Kind of not really playing it at this point, more like just kind of brushing his fingertips over the strings at this point.
Okay. Task, Borky, and Greckles, you realize at this point that Panic is gone.
Before we get back at the in-game, that was fucking awesome.
That was fantastic.
I have no words. Fantastic. Those guys said it better than me. Damn.
In the chamber, you guys just turn around and you see Panic step through and disappear.
Where Panic go? I'm pulling for a second. He's gone. Panic!
No,
Porky, sit down.
What?
Something Lies is probably talking to him or something.
I know he's sexy, but God.
It seems odd, but we're in probably the realm of a god, so I'm sure Lies has something to say to every single one of us. So get comfy until he or it decides it's our turn.
Borky, come over here. I want to teach you something.
I mean, I could stand to learn to read. That'd be nice.
Okay, I'm sitting down.
Okay, fine. I'm coming over.
All right, Borky, I want you to put your left hand over your right hand.
Okay.
In your lap, and cross your legs.
All right.
I want you to slowly breathe in. I want you to slowly breathe in through your nose. And just let it go out your mouth. Now just let your mind go. Task, that's how you do it.
Good, because I could when he was actively doing it, I could smell the noodle breath from here.
You eat the noodles too, Task.
So now
Hello
what?
again.
Oh.
Stands right up at attention. And just you see Greckles do like a full 90-degree bow. Like he's both honored but kind of freaked out at the same time.
All right, so where's the tiefling?
He is waiting. Up ahead.
Yay.
I'm gonna pause here. I'm just gonna out of turn. Do you guys want to keep going?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do this till 2 a.m. I don't care.
Okay,
Yep.
we're going then.
Yeah.
Data plan be damned. Let's go.
All right. Greckles.
Yes.
I will not be kind to you.
Shit.
Oh.
Borky bobs his eyebrows up and down. Ooh. Rolls his eyes a little bit.
If that's what needs to be done, then so be it.
I do not try to hurt mortals. But for you, I may have to break that vow. And once again, the mask melds into the wall, becomes a door frame, and opens for you, Greckles.
Go
The
on
rest of you
mute.
don't see this. Borky and Task, you do not see this.
Porky keeps doing his breathing.
Right,
All
see you on the other
steps.
side then, I guess.
All right. Just walks through.
You walk through, Greckles. Clack, 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 clack. Your nails across the porcelain floor, echoing in a hallway. And the hallway slowly gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And soon it's the sky. You're outside, and the streets are cobblestone now. You see lanterns and statues, and you see temples and the beautiful buildings of your homeland.
Are there people around?
Empty. It's white and porcelain.
Ooh.
But it's home.
Greckles is very like jittery, shuddering, just completely frightened.
Okay.
But keeps on going.
You see, sitting on top of one of the lanterns, a large fox with the mask of lies resting atop.
I'm here.
I see you. And so does it. And you see now crashing the sound of breaking porcelain, pots and vases smashed asunder as you see a Shisa. You know what a Shisa is, right?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yeah, you see a Shisa about, oh god, like 20 feet tall up, bearing jaws and fangs and claws digging into the ground, and it snarls at you and begins to charge at you.
I bolt.
All right, you begin to run, and as you run, I want you to make an acrobatics check.
19.
Okay. You manage to leap across from a bridge over to the other side of a small river. You see rice paddies in the distance. You see a porcelain sun in the sky beaming down on you as the Shisa knocks buildings asunder, crashes through. And then you begin to see up ahead of you porcelain figures of other Kenku. I need you to roll another acrobatics check for me.
16.
It catches you off guard. You begin to run in and out of them. You begin to duck through, and you bump into a few of them, some people you recognize from your home. And you keep going, and as you do and you turn back, the Shisa snatches up the statues and begins to mash it between its teeth as it charges forward without missing a beat. And then you see next to you running the fox with the mask. Why do you do this?
They did it to me.
Did they do it to you?
They threw me out.
But you chose to leave.
What possible choice could I have had? They literally threw me out.
And then you ran farther away. You didn't want to think about the chance, the risk it would take to earn it. Why are you not worthy of Tengu? The Shisa smashes the last of the statues and continues to pursue as the fox runs next to you.
I stop.
You stop. What do?
I stand my ground, and I dart the Shisa coming at me.
Okay, roll to hit.
16?
Tink, 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 tink. It echoes off. The Shisa is still barreling towards you, about 20 feet. Why are you not worthy of Tengu?
Because they said I wasn't. They said I couldn't be with her, and I couldn't be with them.
Why? Do you think? The Shisa is getting even closer now, almost slow motion as it's getting closer and closer to you, kicking up cobblestone in its claws, its many gnashing teeth grinding together in anticipation of you.
Because I'm nothing. I'm scrap. Just a hunk of feathers that was abandoned and no one would take me. Except them. and even they threw me out
But why? Why?
because I wasn't like them.
Because you ran. The Shisa stops inches from you. Greckles.
Yes.
I think it is time to stop running. But I cannot make that choice for you.
Will I be able to find them again?
Walk backwards.
I begin to walk backwards.
You begin to walk backwards, and your back hits the Shisa. Persist. Push. What do you do?
I get my footing, and I grab this thing at the face, and I just push with all my might.
With your back pressed, you push through, and you can't breathe. You feel like you're underwater, yet you're standing on ground. Relax.
And I just gently begin to push, empty-headed.
Just walking backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Are you afraid?
Yes, but it is time to stop running.
That is what courage is. And as you begin to walk backwards, you see a place you've never seen before. Temples and buildings, beautiful. A small village. And as you turn your head walking backwards, you see a gorgeous but simple palace. And as you walk backwards, everything has stopped. Almost freeze frame. You see a person stumbling over a burlap sack. You walk backwards more. You see a woman rushing her children into a cart. You step back more. You see a hobgoblin bringing down an axe into the back of a grackle. It is okay to stop. If you wish to.
No, I need to know. What is this?
A gift from me.
What is this place? I don't recognize it.
You will. In time. Do you continue to step backwards?
Yes.
Okay, you keep going. You see now more and more hobgoblins descending upon Kenku of different types, mostly grackles. And you walk up, and as you walk, it's almost as if you're guided. In a way, you begin to walk up the stairs. And as you do, walking backwards up the stairs of this beautiful palace, you see cloaked a figure holding an egg. And as you continue to walk backwards, so do they. With each step, you both walk backwards. Eventually reaching the front doors of the temple, thrown open.
Lies, what is that?
That is you. Doing this will make me weaker. I said it was a gift. You continue to walk backwards?
Yes.
As you walk backwards, you soon enter a throne room. A gorgeous, intricate throne room with beautiful silk tapestries. And you see now a turkey kenku. And you see a grackle kenku wielding long spears, fighting a large man wearing a kabuki mask. And you watch as they fight. As you step backwards, you see the form that was walking next to you sneaking. You see that they were also in this room as well, running past. You walk backwards. And you walk backwards, and you see the warriors now backing off the fight before it started, walking beside you, walking back, and then you see the hooded person walking with the grackle with the long spear, and you see them back up, and then you see the form hand the egg to a female grackle, and you watch as she envelops it in her arms, as the male grackle envelops her in his arms, and you walk backwards and backwards.
They're my parents.
She doesn't let go for the longest time. Yes. Yukiko saw the best in you. Perhaps she knew. Perhaps it was a trick of fate. Perhaps there is something more. Keep walking.
I keep walking.
You go backwards, and as you do, you see the female and the male grackle, your parents, holding on to you, like for dear life. And that contemplation over your mother's face that she has to let you go. You see how hard that is. But you see that it was the right choice. And as you walk backwards, you see that hooded form now really fast rushing down the stairs backwards. You can tell that they ran up the stairs in a rush. And you walk backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards. And then suddenly, your back hits something.
I turn to face it.
You see the hooded figure. And Lies goes, "Step forward."
I take a step.
You watch as the form takes off the robe, and you see a phoenix Tengu, more gorgeous than you've ever seen in your life. A gold and red aura of phoenix fire around them. And as you step forward again, everything vanishes, and you are back in a porcelain room.
I stumble backwards, almost falling down. Was that my past?
It was. Still-Haveti tried to offer it to you. I gave it to you willingly.
So, I have to go back.
No. You don't have to. You can.
It'd be a long journey.
It would.
And I would have to take the rest of them with me. I couldn't just leave them. Could I?
There is something you must do first. And I must ask you. Is just surviving. Does that make you Tengu? Does living make you a Tengu?
No.
He who strives for more than himself will find glory. And the Tengu are nothing less than glorious.
Then I won't let them down.
Good. People rely on you. And though it will hurt to hear, Solly relied on you as well. You put her second. And there's no fault in that. It's okay to take care of yourself. But greed comes in many different forms. Do you understand?
I think I do.
Rip the veil off your face.
I just tear it clean off.
And it comes right off. Good. And you watch as the fox now descends back into the ground, and the mask lands on the wall, creating the doorway and opening. Panic, not even half a second after you've entered this building, you see Greckles walk in.
Hey, buddy.
Panic is just going to look over him, acknowledge him, and then turn back forward.
Good.
Greckles will literally sit right in front of him.
Task and Borky. We gotta get Zito back in here. Zito, come back. You can blame it all on me. Actually, you literally can, but please don't.
Oh, Zito is reconfiguring stuff right now.
Okay.
Rosso, thank you. Thank you for the bits. Really appreciate it.
Oh, there he is.
There
Hello.
he is.
As Greckles disappears, Lies comes back.
Oh, hello. How's it going?
Hello. It's going good. I think.
Best you can.
You are next.
Borky points at Task.
Hey, me? Who? Me?
You.
Oh, it's okay. You don't need to do me. I'm good. The mask is neat.
Hesitation. Fear. Makes for a poor orc.
Fine. Borky gets up, clenches his jaw clenched.
What do you want?
Lies forms the door, and it opens.
Looks like a weird doll thing. That's why we couldn't.
Porky just kind of gives up and walks through.
Okay. You are met with a hallway.
All right, going back on mute.
Okay. Borky keeps walking forward.
I thought Task was going to say something. Sorry, I just brought you in because I wanted you to be involved. Sorry, Zito.
I know, like, I'm sorry, but I'm running 3 separate computers. I'm hotspotting shit, and I got 3 audio settings going off at the same time for this session right now. It's a little, clusterfucky and aggravating.
No, it's all good.
So best I get out of here so I don't fuck up any more audio stuff.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
All right, Bork, you walk through to a hallway.
Yep, keeps walking.
You hear a sound. Roll a perception check.
Oh, shit. $21.
It's a song you recognize on a piano. And as you enter into the room, you see a white form of an orc wearing the porcelain mask of Lies, plunking away at the piano. And as you enter, they pat the seat next to them. It's a duet piece.
Borky
usually.
sighs. Borky sighs. Sits down at the piano.
It's been very. It's been a long time since I've done something like this. It's the loud, little deep.
Can Borky join in?
Yep. Roll a performance check.
Performance check. 11.
You're rusty. You haven't played in a while. But you managed to keep along pretty well. You are the hardest, my friend.
Yeah? How you figure?
Because you're ignoring one half of yourself, and obsessing over another. You're playing the piano?
Yep. Bork's just playing the piano.
As you're playing the piano, suddenly an axe, your father's axe, smashes through the piano, spreading splinters and ivory keys across the ground. What do you do?
Borky grabs his axe, looks to see where that came from.
As you step back, the piano is perfect, untouched. A vision for a moment. Ah, there's the other half.
Ain't no thing.
Borky puts his axe back and sits back down at the piano. Borky tries to play again. 20.
Better. The adrenaline's helping, surprisingly.
I love doing this. It's been a while. I had to stop playing after I left. Hard to find these, you know.
Yes.
Very expensive, too. But,
Yes.
Borky's still playing.
Porky. I am not here to heal you. I am here to make you let go. Can you let go?
oh, no, trust me. I'm gonna hate him forever.
Not that. And as you sit there at the piano, suddenly you're holding on to arms as you look down and you see a rampaging orc horde currently raiding and slaughtering in this cityscape. And you are holding on for dear life, hanging off of an edge, holding on. And as you look up, you see your mother holding on to you.
He's looking up?
He's looking up. Your mother is the one holding you, keeping you from falling into this orc horde below.
Mom?
Hold on. Can Borky try and get a hold of something, or is there nothing to grab onto?
You are just hanging by her arms, and she's just holding you.
Mom.
You feel weak. You feel tired.
Borky's hand starts slipping a little bit.
She looks expressionless, mournful. And you see, perched next to her, a bird with folded wings and the mask of lies.
It's really... Why you showing me this, huh? She's gone, no need to dwell on the dead, right?
And yet you dwell.
You can't forget.
No,
You can't forget.
you cannot forget. I don't want you to forget. It's impossible to forget.
It's even worse now.
But you own this memory. You own your past. You can let it go.
Not until I find out why she died.
Maybe not. But until then, you can't let this eat you inside. You cannot hesitate. You cannot neglect the other half of yourself. No matter how ugly it is. All her life, she lived to love you. Let her go now.
I can't.
You have to.
I can't. I'm sorry, Mom.
Borky, let's go.
You begin to fall and you descend and you see her fade, her face too far away to see. And you land, and as you land, the crack, you feel a war spear go up your back and through your sternum, and you awake on a porcelain floor, and you see Lies sitting right next to you. I am not here to help you. I am here to help you cry. And Lies hugs you.
Why does she have to die? Why?
Let her go now. You have people who need you who are just like her. Do you understand?
No one else I love. No one else I love is gonna die. If I have anything to say about it.
Rip the veil off your face.
Porky punches it and rips off the lower half.
You do, and you see as the scattered pieces echo across the floor. And Lies stands up and forms the door. It opens.
Before Porky goes, he presses the key on the piano.
I promise I practice. Mom.
He walks through the door.
Panic Greckles, you see as Borky, not even half a second after you, Greckles, walks through.
Are they there? Did we lose them?
No, I'm here. Sorry. I got enveloped.
Borky,
How you doing, bud?
Borky's wiping tears away.
I'm having a day. I'm having a day is what I'm doing, okay?
Did life show you your past?
Oh no, the future. All the women gonna love me.
Porky. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Make my jokes. Make my jokes.
And that is where we will end the session tonight.
Oh, really?
Is Zito going to come again?
We're going to do Zito's next session because I want him to have a good microphone if possible.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can stop the recordings then.
Yeah, I'm stopping recording.
Should we ask him to come back in
Yes,
then? Or...
yes, we should.
Yeah.
Ask him to come back in and then oh, see if that's untitled and fix that. You can't wait. That means we get to open up on Feels next week, guys. Isn't that fun?
Yay!
Oh my god. Your guys' story. Fucking hey guys.
I was gonna do a thing too, but I think we just ran out of time.
That got intense. I wasn't. Oh fucking hey, man.
This was the second to worst scenario, by the way.
What? Second
What?
to worst? What's second? What's the bat? What? Why did we?
I'm not saying anything more than that. I'm just saying that was, yeah.
The fuck?
But wasn't it like one of the most beautiful things freaking ever? How could that be bad?
Oh, 5,000 bits from Zinicum. That was for the hard work, amazing roleplay. Thank you. Thank you.
We apparently suck at this. Damn.
Is it because we had to be? Is it because we had to have a god give us letters and make us walk somewhere and we couldn't figure it out on our own? Are we dumb?
No.
Out of character. Are we dumb?
God, freaking Monty, you made me work for it because you told the story backwards.
Collectively, we're the second worst at Telltale games.
Oh, boy, oh boy.
Oh, man.
One
Wow.
second here. There's. Oh my god, sorry. You guys do some of the bit calls here. I'm actually trying to talk to Zeta real fast
Yeah,
here.
we got
Glucose, Martonic 100 with 1,500 bits saying just fuck me up.
Hey, Zito. Sorry about all the tech shit tonight, dude. Oh, you're muted too. Oh my god.
Too fucking afraid to even speak right now. That's how bad this audio situation is.
Well, I'm just like.
Yeah, I figure I'd stop here just for your sake.
Yeah,
and
so you
then
get your storyline next week. We're gonna open up with that.
No, I kind of listen. Thanks, but I kind of want to see this through because I sat here for an hour with my finger up my ass because of the audio issues, and I'm paying for a hotspot. So no, I don't want to wait a week.
I'd like to.
Okay, whatever.
Jack,
Sorry, I'm just really fucking upset about all this fucking tech shit.
Jack Jumbo, thank you for the 10,000 bits. So I stayed up almost till 2 in the morning for this beautiful story. Emmys for all of you. Thank you, Jack Jumbo. Oh my goodness. Zito, you glorious bastard. I love you. Biakoko071, 1,500 bits. Holy shit, guys. The feels fucking hurt. Love it, guys. You're awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys later.
All right, no worries. All right, guys, we're going to send this audio here. All right, guys, we're going to do some fan art here for a little bit here. 1 second.
There's been a lot.
Oh, I'm assuming there might be 1 or 2 pictures that have been submitted.
Oh, I know for a fact there have been many a picture.
Yeah, well. And, oh boy. Was that going to find? Oh, it's backstory day? Oh, boy. Oh, gee. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. I am transferring my audio right now to our lovely audio engineer.
Yep, I'm getting mine loaded up.
Oh my goodness. Guys, thank you so much for the bits. Like, holy fuck, guys. You're being so nice about this. But let us... You can turn off the creepy music now, Nadine. Why don't you put on something happy?
She's
She stepped away. She's not feeling so good.
Oh, she's not feeling good? Okay, well, if one of you guys want to join me, we can do some Unexpectables art.
Yeah. Let's see, what do we got here?
500 bits, thank you. Episode title: Angel in Attic.
That was actually just kind of trippy. Like maybe I'm stupid, but it actually took a lot of concentration for me to try and figure out what the hell was going on with mine.
Well, you're
The face in the attic. I'd like the title to be, if that's possible.
That's the face in the attic. You bet.
Eye in the sky, the face in the attic.
So you want the episode's called "The Face in the Attic"?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
Feeling...
I'm sorry you're not feeling okay, Nadine. Sorry about all
my
the
stomach's acting up.
stomach issues, tech issues, but you know, wasn't an issue. Everyone's fucking acting today. Oh my god, y'all! You crushed it. You crushed it, you two. And you too, Nadine. Jesus fucking Christ. How are you feeling? You doing okay? Okay. Dank memes. Send in the memes.
Can I make a suggestion?
No. What's up?
Oh. we might, since it is so late, it is almost 1 o'clock here.
Yeah.
We might want to do just a little bit of art because I think we're all tired and feelsy and kind of frustrated. So
yeah,
we a little drained from this.
What we're gonna do, I think, is I might do a bonus art special this week. I might actually do a bonus art special Wednesday afternoon next week before the stream starts as a separate stream. Like I think we might do that, and that way everything that's been submitted this week and then next week we can actually essentially like give it the proper amount of time because of how the late schedule, the fact that 2 of us are now out of commission due to internet and sick reasons. It's just no. Some people are like, no, not the art. I'm telling you right now, guys, we want to showcase the art. We want to give it the okay. I can't look at Bracky's photo. Like, goddamn, I can't. I need time to process this photo. Okay.
Hi.
Oh fuck. Hello.
Hi. Sorry.
You all right?
Hey Nadine, the fact that you weren't feeling well and you were voice acting that well, you're fantastic as an actor, Nadine. Seriously. Hey, Nadine, go if you want to go head out for the night. We're probably gonna do
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go get some water and just
what I'm thinking
take a break.
What I'm thinking we're gonna do, Nadine, is next week on Wednesday we're gonna open up. I'm gonna do a special stream before we launch the Unexpectables next week,
Okay.
where we showcase all the art that was submitted for tonight and throughout the week.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So the art special will be next week, guys. We do apologize for all of the audio issues. We apologize for all the tech stuff out of our hands. Guys, thank you so much. The bits and the subscriptions, no words again. You guys are so generous, and like big ups to Zito for powering on through all this. For all the tech stuff. You too, Goomba, as well. Like the two of you guys dealing with tech shit. Trust you know.
Well, I got lucky because I've got a tech savvy wife, so
I mean,
that's the only reason I was able to get back on my feet.
You married smart. It's a smart marriage.
I agree. But yeah, it's like sweltering in here. I should probably get going because it's a little nauseating.
Alrighty, guys. Send the good vibes to Monty and Zito for everything that went down tonight. Sadly, those two were troopers tonight. Guys, and thank you so much for the bits and the subs. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm excited for next week because I like in the end I was really curious to see what happened to Grekel's backstory, but I think I need to understand a little bit more. I'm like, okay, is he...
No, like, dude, I don't even understand it because I literally just got dropped a whole bunch of shit that I have to process.
Enjoy being on that rocking chair with your whiskey tonight on the porch.
Oh, boy.
Am I the chosen one? Drinking it.
That's what I'm just like. Am I getting? Am I? Oh,
yes,
I can't even ask.
Yes, Naruto Goku.
I just looked up.
Honestly, I love how people were giving me crap because it's like at the end of last session, I was like, I don't give a shit about Tolly. Now it's like, I must save her.
You're just mad. You're allowed to be mad.
I love the one drawing of Monty by Voodoo Soviet that says, "This will get that little shit to stop seducing my NPCs."
I know. I love that. I want to explain. I want to explain a chat really quick. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna hold on to it because if you guys want to believe I'm a flip floppy bastard, you can go ahead and believe that, but it is not true.
Okay, and we're gonna end here on the Common Writer's shirt drawing Porky as All Might, which is a great.
I saw that. That was amazing.
That's good shit. Alrighty, we'll get back to the art next week, guys. Thank you so much for the bits, the love, the subs, and as always, expect the unexpected, guys. See you next week.
Take care.